opens his mouth as I turn it on, and if he can correctly identify the food item, he gets a point.
This is a bit Kevin did not approve.
Kevin thought it was too dangerous.
He might have been right.
He's right, because this item I'm loading up right now is going to hurt you. There may be blood.
I don't want to open my mouth for this one.
Yeah, I don't know. If you choke on this, you might really die.
Oh my gosh! All right, let's just wing it.
Don't let that scare you, Bird.
Let's just wing it.
You'll be fine though. You're tough.
All right, okay.
All right, in 3, 2, 1.
Hit you right in the eye.
Right in my retina.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app. Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. Priced thousands below retail. 954-222-CARS. Offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning.
Kevin is the host.
And his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. Jason talks like a spaz. And he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Well, hello. Welcome to the KVJ show. Man, oh man, it's good to be back. What's up, y'all?
What's up, Cruise Cat?
Yeah.
He's back from his adventures on the ocean deep.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Yeah, so I get back and, it's amazing. Like, here I am just back already, like, my, passwords. It doesn't remember my passwords. I don't remember my passwords.
Oh,
it's
no.
Just, yeah, everything's already changing here. So here we go. I'm already back and met with a whole bunch of challenges. I'm ready for another cruise.
Denny's!
Yeah.
The password drama!
I can't get into any of my stuff over here.
Just
now.
go with the flow.
Well, it's like I'd like to. It's just all my notes are right there. Yeah, how do I get to my email? And
The man
everything?
is locked out of his
Yeah, I
email.
walk right in here and I can't get to anything.
Damn.
Yeah, how many days have I gone? 4? Already I'm kicked out of everything, locked out of everything.
It's because we changed to a new company and everything has changed. All of our passwords, our banking has changed. I have to now go to the bank and physically give them my check. If not, I don't have any money.
I don't know why it was so difficult. I mean, we've been with this company here, with RMF for 5 years. I think we're on our 4th company. Something like that?
But
Yeah.
of all the company switches,
Oh,
this
yeah.
one has been the trickiest.
Causing me headaches every day. I had a headache with it just even yesterday about like, oh my gosh, it's like, can't get away from it.
It's been rough.
Oh, it's been terrible.
I'm not sure if I have insurance. I think I did it right. I don't know.
I had the same thing. My wife was calling me yesterday. I just got back from the cruise. I'm nice and relaxed. I get a call from her. I thought I was going to be like, yeah, I just want to let you know I had a great time. She goes, I can't get it by the insurance. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Man, I'm like, gosh, man, I get right back on that boat.
I'm not kidding you. I flip a coin. I don't know if I have insurance.
I don't know if you do either.
I think I did it right, but there was no confirmation. Like, hey, dude,
No, I know.
It turns out you should have done it immediately. Remember when they told
Yeah.
us, oh, you have till the 22nd?
Yeah.
I don't think that was right because the old insurance dropped us.
They did, yeah.
And the new insurance hadn't picked us up yet. And so if you didn't immediately sign up,
Yeah.
you definitely had a gap in coverage.
No, I sent an email and I got the record of them. Like going, do I have a gap in coverage? Because for some reason we scheduled every family medical appointment
During that gap.
During that gap, and I'm like, am I covered? They're like, oh yeah, you're covered. I'm like going, all right, well tell that to my insurance because they're telling me I'm not. So
Yeah, the insurance rejected.
yeah. It's just headaches to do. I'm like, is everybody else like when you get back from vacation? What is that window of before you're like going, okay, I need to go back on vacation?
You did it right because you're coming into a Friday, so just
Right.
get through it, and then you got 2 more days.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes here. I'll see if I can get access to my stuff and.
It kind of feels like you've been spun around with a blindfold on, and now you have to do one of those goofy games at the company picnic.
Well, I think the problem that happens with vacation is you get yourself set on a different speed. And so, when I get in here, I forget it's like, You're going to be, ha, ha, cha, cha, cha. You know, it's like, here, we're going to hand this off to you. And so you kind of like, I'm in this spastic, hyper, intensity mode. Then when you go on a cruise, there's actually a photo. Somebody's like, look at Kev. He actually sitting there. He looks like he's relaxed.
He doesn't have murderous eyes.
Yeah, he doesn't have murderous eyes. He doesn't. Yeah, he looks like he's, just having a good old time. I've never seen him like that de-stress before. And then you come in here and boy, it takes about 5 minutes, huh? Yeah.
We were talking.
So I'm sorry. I apologize. I got to rant back up to insano mode.
We were saying yesterday that by the last day of your cruise, you were probably getting that work anxiety, thinking about the show on that last day. Is that what was going on with you?
Yeah, I think you do. I mean, there's a little bit of that. Yeah, you start to feel like, oh boy, here we go.
Well, everybody around here noticed that they started getting more emails from Kev, and we're like, all right,
vacation's over.
He's back.
Yeah.
Vacation Kev is transitioning back into stressed out work Kev.
Although Denny's is like your first day on vacation. I thought Kevin was on vacation. He keeps emailing me about Friday's show.
It's never a break. Yeah, well, the thing was, and I haven't done a cruise in forever, and so cell phone and roaming and digital and all that stuff is new since the last time I was on a cruise, and I kept hearing nightmare stories about people who didn't turn their phone to airplane mode and turn off this and that, and
or some package charged them $100 a day.
Yeah, and so I had everything turned off, and hopefully I still won't get hit with any kind of crazy charges. But yeah, I did when I got to the Cayman Islands. I put it on so I could get some Wi-Fi, and then when I got to the Bahamas, I did that, and so I was able to fire off some emails and that kind of stuff and catch up.
The Cayman Islands seems like one of those destinations you go to make a business deal. I'm going to the Caymans. I'm making a deal.
Yeah, you're actually not far from it. They have, and when I was there, one of the things I learned about it, they have easy banking regulations.
Yes, and you can hide money there.
Yeah, so apparently,
if you want to hide, like you're getting divorced,
right?
You want to go put a bunch of cash. Caymans.
Shady, crooked dealings. Because, I didn't get it. I was with two people that did finance stuff, and like going, this whole island is basically all banking.
Banks. Yeah. And when you walk down the street, it's like banks and conch shops.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. That's the Cayman Islands for you.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So I learned a lot of things.
I'm glad that you're taking vacations. It's nice to see. I've worked with you for almost 15 years, and you don't take a lot of vacations. Last year you have. I think that's good for you.
Yeah, I'm kind of on to a new thing that I've been kind of looking at, because I told you guys, I think like somewhere around October of 2018, man, Kev, I was burnt out, and I'd had no drive, I had no energy, and I'd always kind of gone by that whole rise and grind kind of concept. And I realized that if you grind, you're wearing down. And eventually,
there's nothing left but a nub.
There's nothing left but a nub. And so all these people who are like, all these motivational guys like, rise and grind, rise and grind. And I'm like, the only thing is what happens after years of rising and grinding is you're left with nothing. So you got to recharge your batteries. And I think some people are now starting to figure that out. I'm late to the party. But I'm like, for like every ounce of energy you extend, you got to have that kind of time to re-energize.
Recuperate.
To be able to, right.
Yes.
Same concept with working out. You don't just work out all the time. You got to rest. You got to do all this kind of stuff. So anybody who thinks, I'm not sleeping, I'm working nonstop, this and that, you're going to wear yourself out. I know I did. I learned the hard way.
Your 20s, you can rise and grind.
Yeah.
But once you hit 30, you got to have a lot of work-life balance.
Yeah, you do.
Once you hit 30, it's a different ball game, baby. Mm-hmm. And your body starts just slowing down and preparing for death. So don't speed up death.
Right.
Have work-life balance.
Yeah, in your 30s, you're preparing for death.
Yeah. Happy Friday.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, it took Virginia, 5 minutes to bring it down to a depressing, screeching halt?
That turned sad quick.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah. By the way, your beard is on point, my man.
You think so? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It got a little bit crazy. I got to learn a couple things. I'll discuss it with you because I think I trimmed, and I figured out another thing too. It's tough with scissors to trim a beard on a moving, rocking cruise ship.
Yeah.
So I think I took a couple hacks here and there, and so I might have a couple bald spots. So I got a lot of things I learned.
You kind of got ship beard, like you've been out at sea. You kind of got that rugged.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I've got a tail of the sea.
Like Blackbeard.
Yeah, he's got his.
Like I was on a deserted island with Tom Hanks for a week. Yeah.
You got a story to tell, you rugged SOB.
Yeah, I tried to shave with a conch shell. Yeah, that's kind of what I look like today. So, yeah, a little scruffy back here for a Friday.
Did you miss a segment from the KVJ Show? Find it on kvjshow.com or soundcloud.com/KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
Oh boy, the power of pizza. Did you see that this one guy, he was in a 4-hour standoff with the police, and they're trying to get him out. There was like this domestic abuse call, and the police are called. They got the guns drawn, and the only way they could get this guy out was offering him a slice of pizza, and that's what finally got him to say, "All right, I'm out." Now there's
That's a great ad
it's
for.
not, it's not clear.
Was it a name brand pizza? What kind of pizza was it? Because that's an amazing endorsement.
So it's not clear on name brand, and it's not clear if the guy even got the pizza. So they might have just lied to him.
That's not cool.
That ain't cool.
If you tell a guy there's going to be pizza, there needs to be pizza.
But boy, the power of pizza, man, it makes people insane, Kev.
Oh, I get it. No, I definitely get it. Probably the best thing about the cruise, and you would have loved it, Jay Bird, is they had kind of like this promenade area. It was kind of like a little bit of a boardwalk kind of thing on the cruise ship. And there was this little Italian restaurant right there, but they had a pizza buffet. And you could just pop in and be like, could I get a slice of this, this, and this? And they would just hand it to you on a plate just like that, nonstop. All you could eat, all you could handle. And you'd walk by it, and that wafting smell of pizza would just drift you in, man.
See, that would be my idea of heaven, where you just automatically just go up to anybody and say, "Can I have that, and they just give it to you right away."
It was just like right there.
Yeah.
It was just like you just be walking along and be like, "Oh, would you like a piece of pizza?" Yeah, and just pop in and can I have that? And yeah, they just hand it to you, and you just continue strolling along.
It's so dangerous.
Oh, it was. Trust me, night 1 and 2, I'm like, I'm gonna relax on the diet a little bit, and then woof, pizza buffet, man.
I'm not trying to brag, but if I was on a 5-day cruise, I could easily gain 20 pounds. Easily.
Yeah, you could. No, there's no doubt about that, because you're on a boat, and the one thing you can do, you can always eat. You can always find food.
Oh, that would be the one. that and drinking. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people gain weight on those things.
Oh, big time.
A good amount of weight.
Oh, big time. Yeah, you need to do a post-cruise diet. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, but it was fantastic. So I get it, man. The power of pizza. What's on your mind today, Virginia?
Well, today we leave for Mardi Gras.
Yes.
After Mags gets out of school, we're hitting the road to head to New Orleans.
Driving over, huh?
We're driving. We drive all the time because there's so many of us. It would be too expensive to fly the whole family, and plus we bring coolers and we buy all of our beer ahead of time.
How many people in what size car?
Okay, so that is what I'm showing you today. So we've got 5 people in a Chevy Tahoe.
Okay.
And 5 people in all their luggage.
Yeah.
Rocco's car seat.
Right.
2 coolers. And a bed. Yes, I'm bringing a bed to my sister. Now, it's not the mattress and it's not the box spring, but it's the frame and it's the headboard. So my grandmother gave it to me. It was my dad's bed when he was a little boy. And I want my sister to have it because she doesn't have any of my grandmother's furniture. I have it all. And so I was like, how am I going to fit this damn bed in a Tahoe with 5 people and all their luggage and 2 coolers?
I had the same question.
I found this cool contraption. Take a look at this. So it's called a cargo hitch extender. And you put this bad boy on the back of your car.
Oh, yeah, the kids will fit perfectly there.
You don't put the children on it. But it's basically like this little extra extender of a place where you can put your stuff. It was like less than, it was like on sale at Lowe's. That thing was like $75. And you can add 500 pounds of cargo to it. So,
do you know who really loves those things? Thieves. It's so much easier to take stuff out of there.
Well, we're not going to leave anything on there.
You guys just can't stop.
Oh my God. Yeah, don't park.
We will stop at gas stations only with our stuff on there. But then, when it's time to go into the hotel or time to go into my sister's house, we don't leave anything on it.
Okay.
But isn't that cool?
That is a cool little contraption, yeah.
Super cheap, and it was super easy, and it's super strong, 500 pounds.
Yeah, okay. So problem solved, huh? You're all going to fit crammed up into that car.
We're going to fit fine. Bed's going to fit. Everything's going to fit.
So do you guys have a little talk before you guys go on a family vacation about what you can eat? Because if someone eats something farty, that ain't cool. And I'm really talking to you. I am talking to you, Mom.
You're so funny because Mags pulled me aside yesterday and she's like, okay, so what is the snack situation? I just want to get a count of what we're bringing in the car for snacks. And I'm like, Mags, I haven't even gone to Publix yet. I was trying to figure out the packing situation and get the cargo trailer thing set up.
My heart gets so warm when I see what Magnolia does on these road trips. She takes all these snacks and she hides them all throughout the car. So there's all these little snack compartments. It's the best thing ever.
There's like a compartment in the ceiling. You can bet she's going to have at least one kind of chip and one kind of cookie in there.
Okay.
Then the little compartments on the sides, she'll stuff like candy in there. So on the way, she'll have like a little place where candy is
Girl's
hidden.
got a plan.
The snack game is strong with that one.
She is. She thinks about it a lot.
Okay. Go Mags. Well, I was hit with something interesting when I came back from my cruise yesterday. I opened the door to my house, and I was hit with a smell.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, odd and alarming. It is mildewy / death / rotting hot garbage.
Oh,
and
no.
I was like, oh boy, what is going on here?
Now, your mother-in-law was still staying there the whole time, right?
Yeah, and so I kind of asked her, I'm like, oh, what is that smell? She's like, oh, yeah, I don't know. I kind of noticed a little something. I'm like, it's very noticeable. But it's almost like one of those things. Have you ever been in like a funk? After about 5 minutes, you almost get used to it somehow.
Yes. Your nose kind of adjusts to it.
Yeah, it's weird. So when you're in the house, you kind of like become immune to it. But when you first walk in, you're like, whoa, what is going on in here? And so I was, feverishly going through the entire house because my first thought is some animal got in here and it is crawled up dead somewhere. And I tried to go in the vicinity. I'm looking under beds, horrified of what you might find.
Yeah.
Because maybe it's almost like it's kind of dead, but it's still, like
still
alive.
holding on. And,
Right. It's like, and it's got to be some kind of like possum, rat, kind of horrific looking animal. That's
definitely has
half-rotted.
rabies. Definitely can't wait to
Right.
bite you.
So I didn't know what I was going to find. So I'm like timidly like looking behind and underneath
Please,
everything.
don't be a decaying half-dead rat.
So then I'm like, okay, did the dog go to the bathroom while we were gone somewhere? And it's one of those things where you think you've pinpointed the area of the smell and you look like nothing. You're like, oh, no, maybe it's like playing the weirdest game of hot and cold that you just can't try to figure it out.
Can you smell it inside and outside, or is it just in one?
Just inside, and it seems like it's coming from our bedroom / bathroom area.
Okay, so this is what I've heard, and this is what people have told me. You might have a rodent of some sort that died in your wall, and that's what you're smelling, and it's going to take about 2 or 3 weeks for it to finally go away.
I don't know. That's a possibility.
That's what
There is a point where the dead rodent stops smelling.
It does.
So it smells for a while, and then it passes that point of decay where it's like, okay, it's not stinky anymore.
But now you just got, rodent spirits living in your walls.
No, I'm all right with that.
Okay.
Kevin don't
Ghost
care.
possum, yeah.
You say that a ghost possum?
Ghost possum.
That's horrifying.
What's a ghost possum do?
What's he gonna do?
Does a ghost possum spirit actually play dead? Because it's already dead. Like,
I'm sorry. If I saw a ghost possum, that would kind of, I'd be shook. I'm sorry.
I hear you. I think I've narrowed down. I've got one hypothesis of what it was, because apparently when we were gone, and this kind of threw me off, because on our cruise, we didn't get any kind of rain until the last night. We were in the Bahamas ready to come back, and it got overcast. You know what it looks like. But we're pretty much parallel with South Florida, because we went to the Cayman Islands, so we were going south. We had nothing but sunshine. It was crazy, and it was hot, too. And I hear y'all had some crazy rains the last couple of days.
Yeah, it was a little yucky.
I remember over the summertime, I had that drain backing up kind of issue, and had to keep going
Yes.
with a roto-rooter to come out to my house. So I'm wondering if when I was gone, because it looked like, before we left, just to make y'all gnarly while you're eating your breakfast, my wife has shaved her legs, and it didn't look like she had done it in a while. And I think some of that hair backed up. And either she didn't wash it down the tub, or it came back up the tub.
Oh, you got to Instagram that out, dog.
How hairy is your leg if you clog the drain of a tub?
I don't know if she clogged it or if it just came back up if the plumbing kind of like backed up, and then what was down in the drain came back up.
You got to call my friend. I got a plumber for you, and
Yeah.
he is so solid. He's not a big one of these businesses that's going to take you over the coals. He is a local, just one guy dude.
Yeah, one guy dude, huh?
Yeah, that's
okay.
what you need.
He's seen it all, Kev.
He's seen it all, and he's fixed it all, and he gives you a good price.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's the issue. That's just my hypothesis of what I think it might be, is that during those rains, something backed up and there's something funky coming up through.
So, is the smell dookie?
No, I don't know that it'd be that. I think it's just yeah.
All of it. Honestly, the best case scenario is ghost possum.
Right.
It's the best case.
Might be. So I'm completely baffled, but it's like, if you ever had a mysterious funk in your house, it's maddening. It really is. I'm driving myself crazy trying to narrow down what this smell is and to find it. I want to change it. I just don't know how.
I really believe it's a dead rodent because
You think you're going for dead rodent?
Does it almost kind of smell like a really old gross salami, kind of like I don't know.
No. I mean, I think I kind of like it. It's like a hot garbage, could be death, could be mildewy mold kind of like thing. It's like a stew of the three.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
to say I can't pinpoint exactly which one it smells more like, but it's right in that quadrant.
Well, you let me know if you want me to call in the expert.
Okay.
He'll fix it real quick.
She can get you the plumber. I can get you the ghost team for the ghost possum. We got you covered.
Yeah,
brother.
I got to figure this thing out.
We'll immediately dispatch a team to your house. It'll include plumbers, ghost psychics, all that.
Well, her team only has one guy, so
That's true.
I mean,
My
Okay.
guy is super peaceful. You would actually love him.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'll ask my wife what our Roto-Rooter issue is right now and who we got coming out for her. She handles all that stuff, so I'm
Be
not sure
careful
where
with
we are
them
with
big companies. That's all I'm saying.
that. Okay. Thanks for that tip today, Virginia.
Ask Jay Bird about them big companies.
You realize Virginia needs a consumer affairs show. Like everything she does.
it's ominous. It's always
Yeah.
like a statement. Be
Yeah.
careful, Kevin, or
Right.
you will die.
I don't think anybody's doing like a 6 on your side right now, are they? We don't even have a 6, do we?
I'm here.
Okay. All right. There we go. Virginia's on your side. Got a few celebrities having a birthday today. What up? And happy birthday. The Biebs. Any idea how old he is now?
He is 26.
Okay. What do you think, Virginia?
Show me 25.
Bam. Beat knows her beeps.
I mean, she should get it right. She does the dirt.
How about Kesha? How old do you think your girl is?
Kesha is 30.
Nope.
Jay Bird?
She's 29, Kevin.
Oh, you're both wrong. Virginia's closer. She's 32.
Really?
Kesha is 32.
I thought she was just out of her 20s.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Lupita Nyong'o is 36 today. Mark Paul Gosselaar turning 45, and Ron Howard. Seems like he should be about 90, but he's 65. He's just been around since he was a kid, so happy birthday to him. Also, happy 14th birthday to Sarah from Mom, Dad, Emma, and Jacob.
Sarah.
Happy 12th to Kelly Cooper. Love you the moon and back. Love Mommy, Daddy, Lily, and Daisy.
Kelly.
Happy 10th goes to Ansley from Mommy, Daddy, and Sissy. Love you so much.
Hey,
Happy
bye.
belated 7th birthday to Summer from Mommy and Daddy. We got a 9th birthday to Kayla Bug. Also, we got to say a little birthday shout out to Haley. She's turning 11. She's the apple of our eye. Apple of our eye. That is Tiffany that sent that in. You got a birthday for somebody, you just sent us an email, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. We'll get you the hookup on that. You got the first, how do you say, is it Medea? What's Tyler Perry's movies?
Medea.
Medea. I've never seen one in my life, and I better get on it because this is the final one he's ever making.
Final installment.
Is it the funeral one?
Yeah, Family Funeral comes out.
I think he hates being Medea.
He
I think
does.
He's so over it.
I think he's over it. And he actually has said that in interviews. He's like, I'm done.
But he knows it makes him a ton of money.
Right.
But look, you can always come back to it. Do
I don't
some
know.
other projects for your creative flow. And then, I mean, you can bring Medea back in 10 years.
Is Medea even good? Is it funny? I don't think I've seen one either.
I'm not the one to ask.
Yeah.
I can't even pronounce it.
It's lighthearted. I chuckle.
Okay. Ginger's a big fan, so that means no. Greta is a movie that's out. It's rated R this weekend that you can go check out in theaters as well. And on the movie tip, coming up in a second, time for the No Name Movie Game. And we got your choice on concert tickets. The Rib Roundup Music Fest is going on tomorrow at Coral Sky Amphitheater. Chris Lane, Chase Rice, Morgan Wallen, Kip Moore, all going to be out there. You can pick your tick for that, or Shawn Mendes and Alessia Cara when they come to American Airlines Arena on July 28th. What's it going to be? You can play, win, and let us know. Well, it's very show busy here on the KVJ show with the No Name Movie Game. Step on up. This is fantastic. All right, same old game, new music. Here's what we got for you. And your pick of ticks, Rib Roundup or Shawn Mendes. For this weekend, the Rib Roundup going to be at the Coral Sky Amphitheater.
We received a package in the mail, Jay Bird.
Is it ticking?
This is for you. Open it up.
I have to open it up. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the belt? It is the belt. It's not the original belt that I want. It's the low budget belt.
It's the belt you left on the Pontiki.
Okay.
They mailed it to us.
Which the postage costs more than the belt itself.
So this isn't the good belt.
That's a true statement.
That is the true statement. This is not the good belt, but it's a belt nonetheless.
True.
The other belt is still out there, held by the terrorists.
I heard that
What?
we know names of who's got that belt.
I want names.
So-
I want them.
We now have specific names of the couple that took it. They're from the Port St. Lucie area.
Oh, boy.
And they have since broken up. They are no longer a couple,
Here's
but
where Virginia gets mad with power.
they have the belt. One of them has it. I don't know who has custody of the belt in the split, who got it.
Making the good people of the pizzle look bad.
I know both of their names.
Kev, that belt needs to come back. Engineer Keith, I mean, blood, sweat, and tears over that thing.
It
I
was
know.
it was a beautiful belt.
I hear you.
We had it for a week.
Yeah.
I'm just happy we got some belt back. A belt.
All right, let's see here. We got Wayne in from Okeechobee to pair up with Virginia. What up, Wayne?
What up?
Yeah, all right. You ready to do
Virginia?
this?
Virginia, do this for me, Virginia.
Yes, Wayne. Let's do this together.
Okay.
Who's the champion? I think Denny's is the champion.
Yeah,
Denny's is the champion. That's right.
that's right. I got that cool trophy, that tennis trophy.
Wow. What a proud week it must have been for you.
Oh, flaunting.
Okay.
It's been the focal point of my house decor.
Wayne, Virginia's going to be giving you the clues. She can't use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie, okay?
All right.
All right,
60
Wayne.
seconds on the clock here.
We got this.
Your time begins now.
Pass. If I go into a cemetery and I steal things, I'm a what? It's a video game too. It's a video game. Pass. I didn't see that. Pass. Pass. Okay, they just did this duet at the Oscars. They're looking at each other's eyes. It's the movie that they did that whole song about.
I don't know. It's doggone what's his name, but I don't know the movie. Go to the next one.
Pass. If I want to get back at you for something you did at me, I'm exacting my blank.
I mean, I don't know.
Pass.
Get back at me. What I do wrong?
Pass.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
these are
there
not
you
Go to
go.
the next one. Go to the
Okay, he's a
next one.
superhero, but he's very he's in the ocean. He's in the ocean.
Aquaman.
Yes.
Aquaman?
This comes out of a snake when he bites you.
Venom.
Yes. Pass on that one. These are all upside down, Denny's. Pass on that.
Sloppy, 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 Wayne. They did not serve you up right today.
That was
I got
bad.
robbed. I got
Yeah.
straight up robbed.
Yeah,
you
straight
got-
up robbed, Wayne.
Yeah.
Straight up robbed.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the witch is human after all.
Those movies were ridiculous.
Virginia, those movies are from the last 5 years. You got to go to the movies more.
I don't know any of them.
They're from the last 5 years.
They were all hits.
What?
Yes.
A Quiet Place?
Oh, it was gigantic.
One of the biggest,
What, a quiet place?
I never heard of it.
one of the biggest horror movies of
Horror?
yeah,
It
the
was a
last
horror
6
movie.
months.
You don't watch
Yeah.
horror?
I don't think you're making your case,
It
Virginia.
was such a big movie.
Yeah.
I don't know any of those
A
movies.
quiet place? What? A Star is
Kevin,
Born?
these movies are not from 1998.
What are we talking about here? Okay, we got Courtney on here from Boynton Beach. Hello, Courtney.
Hello.
All right, are you ready for this?
I'm ready. I think I could do better than 2.
Oh.
You should.
Okay.
We shall see.
2 is sad.
Yeah, well, Denny's is your man here to try to help you out, okay?
All right, Denny's.
Okay, let's see what you got. 60 seconds on the clock in the No Name Movie game, and your time begins now.
It's a bunch of puppets, and it's a murder mystery. Oh, jeez, pass that one. Plural.
Danny.
This is if you invite your friends over and you guys are playing board blanks. Yeah, pass that one. Jeez, these are hard. This is a type of bear. He wears a raincoat and a yellow hat.
Paddington.
Yep. This is something that reminds you of your youth. They use this as a marketing tactic now. It's a cool word for it. Pass that one. Let's see. This is if you get tossed. This could have happened to Kevin on his cruise. If you get tossed over the side of a giant cruise ship, you have...
Overboard.
Yep.
Okay.
This is a person who rides a motorcycle in very, like, exciting things. He also fills in for actors so they don't get hurt during stunts.
Daredevil?
Yep.
Batman.
This is a person. She is a female that works at the church. She is celibate, and they have pass that one. Jeez, that's kind of tricky.
None.
Yeah,
got
look at that. These pass that one. This is Baba Bee, Baba Bee. That was tough.
We got a little
Bohemian
discrepancy.
Rhapsody?
After the buzzer.
Yeah.
He, for overboard, he used the word over. Judge, do you accept that?
Overboard's one word.
You can't say over when you're giving the clues for overboard.
Yeah.
You got a lot of nards, lady, because you do the same kind of trickery.
My balls are big. Has nothing to do with this.
We need a ruling, coach.
Suits
I think that's one word. Overboard
is the official scorekeeper.
You can use over for the overboard?
I don't know. Yeah, that seems kind of
All right,
sketchy.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem right, does it?
No. What's our final tally then, Suits? 3.
Ooh, the witch still goes down. Yeah, Denny.
Sets up nicely for the bird, too. I can see why you're over there politicking so hard.
He wants that trophy back.
Yeah, he
I
does.
need it.
His dad's asking for it.
Yeah. Hey, Jaybird, where's my trophy? All right, here we go. Can the bird take it here? Gotta tell you, it's perfectly set up here for Emily from West Palm Beach to be our winner with the bird today with only 3 to beat.
I see what you're doing, Kev.
What am I doing?
You are setting up the stage for complete failure.
No, I'm setting it up for victory. I don't know. Every time I do this, you see it as failure. I see it as victory. I don't know why we can't get on the same page here.
If you can't get 4, you should retire
Oh, pipe down.
from radio.
I hate to break it.
Just from everything,
I
huh?
hate to break it to you and the haters. I ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
You need to get a 4 spot. Just do it.
And you need to get a different dress.
Emily, are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Emily, I don't gotta tell you how much this means to me. This is big.
60 seconds
It means a lot to me, too. We
Good.
can do it.
on the clock. Your time begins now.
Me and you are going out together, but we are taking another couple. We are now on this. We are on
Double
a...
date.
Yes? Oh my gosh, I can't get out of this four-walled area. I am stuck in this. I must leave.
A box.
No, a box, but you're trying to get out of it. They're popping all over South Florida. You could pay to get in these things, and then you try to get... pass. Okay, he loves. Think about a guy who loves a bear that eats honey. The human person that likes to eat.
Christopher.
Yes, say his whole name.
Is it Christopher? I don't know his name.
No, say his name. You got pass, Danny.
I don't know his name.
Okay, not 7th and not 9th. This is where you go to school. You go to school here. Not 7th or 9th. It would be.
Oh, the 9 3/4?
No, 7th blank, 8th. Oh, pass. Damn it.
Oh, boy.
If you die, no! Are you crapping me?
You got one.
You got one. And you got a lot of balls to make fun of my dress. You're wearing a free radio station t-shirt.
Yeah. Dang, boy, that's just tough.
The ones missed were 8th grade, Christopher Robin, and Escape Room.
Each one of those just hurts, doesn't it?
Like a 30-second clock.
Yeah, no, same with everybody else.
Ricky comes back in town, all of a sudden the clock seems a little short.
Yeah, imagine that. I'm sure Jason was winning so much the last 2 days.
You would not be shocked at how much losing I've done the last 2 days.
Congratulations, Denny's. I think it's a streak.
Yeah, not bad.
Courtney, you got your pick of tickets. You've got the Rib Roundup Music Festival happening this weekend, or Shawn Mendes and Alessia Cara, okay?
Yay!
Good job.
There you go. That's the sound of an excited winner
Jason
there.
is disgusted.
With myself. And you too, of course.
Coming up here in just a couple minutes, we got your Feel Good Fridays. Did you have a nice little win for the week? If you did, I'd love to hear about what your positive news is. Get everybody all pumped up as they head into their big South Florida weekends. And also, what did Virginia say that when I was away, that's got everybody all upset?
Which time?
Oh, Kevin,
boy.
she had some choice words for the bald community. That blew up. She called Denny's friend a loser because he didn't have a car. That blew up.
So, yes, what is it that Virginia has said that apparently has gotten everybody so upset? Let you know the controversial emails and the complaint calls and statements I had to deal with when I got back from my cruise yesterday.
Happy vacation.
Oh, yeah, no, she really stirred it up, man.
Oh, apparently, yeah.
Her comments got the people in the chat room fighting. They were fighting it was a civil war in the chat room. It was crazy.
Wow, Virginia's getting all out of her system before she goes to Mardi Gras, huh?
And then she had such a sass exclamation point with everything she said. And that's my words, and I don't care. Sorry, not sorry. Like that whole which made people even more angry.
Insanity. All right, we'll catch you up with the complaints next.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, what is it that Queen Virginia did to make everybody all upset? I was checking through the emails yesterday as I was riding home, listening to the amazing job you guys were doing hosting the show.
Marconi worthy, some said.
Macaroni worthy.
Yeah, no, it really was sounded great. A lot of great comments. People were saying, "Hey, I just want to let you guys know I thought Virginia, Jaber, Denny's all did an awesome job while Kev was away. I had my doubts, but was pleasantly surprised."
Look, we had our doubts too.
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh. Yeah.
So a lot of people really loved it. So you guys did a great job. I was very proud of everything that I was hearing. And then I started scrolling through the emails and I'm going, oh boy, Virginia's really got them fired up.
She got an email yesterday that it was so long and had so many insults and critiques towards Virginia. She couldn't even read it on the podcast because it was just like, I'm not reading this, and she took it and threw it in the garbage.
Just threw it. I want to see if we match up topics. Do we have the same thing? What was the complaint email about? Because I'll let you know what I saw the most about what Virginia said. I'm like, boy, she really fired him up on this one.
The two things that I got the most about, just the hate that I got from her comments, which is always really cool how that works out, was she had some choice words about men who are going bald. That one really fired up some people. And that she really went after Denny's friend who just got fired from a job. He's in between jobs and he doesn't have a car. Now, he had a job a month ago and it was a pretty good job. He's kind of going through a down period, and he was dating this girl, and the girl found out he didn't have a car and that he got fired, and she dumped him. And Virginia's like, yeah, dump his ass. He doesn't have his crap together, blah, blah, blah. Some people were saying Virginia wasn't being understanding to certain people's situations.
Sorry.
Imagine that, huh?
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, I mean, the other day it was more like, sorry, not sorry. That's what Mama said. It was so...
She brought a little extra pack of sass with her.
Oh, she led the league in sass.
An unemployed guy with no car has no business being worried about dating. He needs to get his life on track.
Okay.
It doesn't need to be chasing tail.
You can't find love if you have no transportation?
No, you need to get your life together or you're not going to be attractive.
Well, here's the thing that this kind of got lost in translation about Denny's friend. They were together for about 3 months, and he'd lost his job during that time period, and he's looking for a job now. So it's not like this guy never had a job. He had a job, and he got fired.
Yeah. So she didn't love him for his heart or just anything else about him, his wit.
That was the comment from some people. Some people really agreed with the...
It was too new. You can't be dating a guy for 3 months and not really be that invested and then find out he's jobless and carless. That's too heavy, only 3 months in.
Yeah. Some of the comments were, this situation happened to me, and me and my girl are married now. She's stuck with me. There was just comments like that.
I think it's the ancillary. You have to look. There's two ways to look at it, and you probably have to be really close to the situation to see his effort. Now, if you look at a guy and he doesn't seem to have any aspirations, he got fired for good cause, and he doesn't seem motivated to find another job, and he didn't have transportation, all those kind of things you don't know.
It's done already. What's done is done.
Okay.
She broke up with
Just
him.
on the sheer fact for you. Just
It's
on the
done.
sheer fact. It's
so
done.
if she's broken up with
Okay.
him, I'm siding with her. She had to have some good reason.
Okay.
Have you heard from your boy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what is the
He's like,
update
thanks
with
for
him?
bringing all this up.
How is he taking the verbal on-air thrashing?
I mean, he's taking the best he can. He's not happy about it.
Well, what is worse for him, being unemployed or being ripped on the radio?
I think that one
About being
got a little bit
unemployed.
Being ripped on the radio publicly. Kevin.
So out of the three things, losing his girl, losing his job, or being thrashed by Virginia on the radio, what was the worst of the three? Can he prioritize those?
I mean, it's just been a dark time for my buddy.
I mean, she
Ever
did.
since we brought this up.
In Cat 5, Virginia, those dark clouds are rolling in.
You could argue Cat 6. She was pretty sassy.
Yeah, she was.
Sorry.
So was that the one?
No, that wasn't it, because I think a lot of people don't care about Denny's friend. No, it was the bald thing.
The bald thing.
That one was the tough one to answer. There were
That was very choice, very
Yes,
opinionated.
lot of-
That had a little sorry, not sorry. You're bald. Shave your head.
Yeah, there were. That was the one that was probably the toughest. I'm not taking a little extra time to answer those today. So yeah.
Well, good news. You can refer all of them to Hair Club.
Yeah, well, you know what? Some of them were like, hey, Kev's hair, bam. So you can either choose. Some of them rock the bald and are powerful men.
If you
striking.
bick it, they will come. You cannot go out there with the Dr. Phil or the Bozo the Clown. I stand by the statement.
Okay, well, I mean, and there are different situations for baldness as well.
And my whole stance was,
want to be sensitive to.
yeah, what if you're a dude that's got the Dr. Phil and you're okay with just how your hair is, that's how you are aging, and you rock it with confidence, you're a good-hearted dude. I don't think
So
that...
it wasn't about the bald, it was about the Dr. Phil, to clarify.
Right. It was
Okay,
more
all
about
right.
I'm still holding on to this little remaining hair and the whole top is like
Okay.
patchy or balding.
I'm getting the information to know how to respond to the hate mail I got yesterday. So yeah, so that's good. That's good to find out that you're just going after the Dr. Phil horseshoe hair.
I just love Virginia says crazy crap on the radio, and then people send me hate emails. I'm like,
Yeah, I
I
know.
didn't say this crazy
It's
stuff.
working out great for
I
me.
did not say. Quit bitching at me.
Odd how it works, right? That is kind of odd. Yeah. Okay, so that was the number one thing that I saw as I returned yesterday. On to the positive stuff, your Feel Good Fridays. A couple people had texted into us. Somebody said, I work at a local nonprofit in Martin County. We found out that we made $107,000 for our gardens and food pantries at a fundraiser that we held on Saturday, and I also got a raise.
Wow. That's amazing.
Double good. Somebody else passed their clinicals for school. Can't wait to graduate.
Woohoo.
And my son is coming home for the first time in almost a year.
Aww.
That is another positive. So there you go. So we celebrate your victories and your little wins. If you got one you want to share with us, you can text it to us, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Got a fun little game coming up here in just a second called the Gargle Games we will play next. Ooh. Hey, I want to let you know that we're going to do some birthdays coming up after 9 o'clock. We just got so many. But Chad, he's having a birthday, and he's going to be gone at 9, so I'll give him a quick birthday right now. So for everybody else, if you're going, hey, man, what's going on? Yeah, we're going to get to your birthdays coming up at 9 a.m., so you got all that kind of stuff. A couple more Feel Good Fridays. Somebody lost 43 pounds. Another 3 off the scale. That's always good when you're losing weight.
Ooh, how'd they do that? That's awesome.
They did not say. They said whoop, whoop, and I don't know if that's a diet or if that's a cheer.
That's a cheer.
Yeah, okay.
Good for you.
Somebody said, boy, my 1-month-old baby slept through the night.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I had seen that. What was it I saw that parents don't get a good night's sleep? I think it's for 6 months after a baby's born. I saw something like that. I'm probably throwing out the wrong stat on that. But
That sounds right, actually.
Yeah, I think a full 6 months before you're going to be able to say I had a good night's sleep. That's crazy. Somebody heading out for their first vacation in 7 years. That's kind of awesome. Somebody else getting ready to hop on a cruise. 18 of us from my mom's 60th birthday. How about that?
That's a big group.
That is a big group.
That'd be fun. I think that's the way to do it. Do it with a big group in your family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. somebody else was able to climb a rope at their gym. I don't know what it is. I have some kind of genetic adversity to climbing ropes.
I can't do it either, man. I just can't do it.
You could have a tiger at the bottom of that rope, and I'm going to slide right into its mouth.
Oh, yeah. I don't get how people. You need like suction cups on your hand. How do they do it?
Well, usually I know like most of my friends that are girls, we have trouble with it because it's upper body strength. Are you two just girls?
Oh, if I ever got into a real life fight, I would be dead in under 30 seconds. I had zero upper body strength.
When your bottom is bigger than your biceps, that's when you have a problem.
Yeah, no, I'm agreeing with you. I'm not strong.
But you're not tearing yourself down hard enough.
I know.
Virginia wants to.
Okay.
She's letting you know. She's setting the bar. She wants you to jump over it.
Okay,
yeah.
let's
Your insults are not cutting enough.
Let's attack my crow's feet instead. Let's do the whole thing.
Your bottom is terrible.
Bottom is terrible. Okay,
Yeah, she's really focused on your bottom.
Trust me, we did a body review. Me, Denny's,
Yeah, y'all
and
went
Suits.
shirtless.
Yeah.
According to Virginia, I have the worst body in KVJ.
I thought you came out the best.
No, according to Virginia, I am not only the worst body, I'm the dumbest.
Oh.
Okay.
She was on a tear.
So it's a good couple days for you.
Denny's was actually the best.
Man, we need to pump you back up, Bird. We need to lift your spirits. Sounds like you had a rough couple days.
I'm in a great mood. I'm so used to it, Kevin.
He's fine.
I turn the pain into happiness.
Do you notice I insult myself first before she gets to it?
Yeah, but it's not enough. She's telling you it's not enough. Also, Addison, she's 7. She's having her first award ceremony today, and she's in the car right now listening.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Addison.
Congrats. So there you go. Lots of good stuff like that. We'll get to a few more of those coming up here. But right now we got something called the Gargle Games.
Ooh, I'm into this.
Fun little contest here for the fellas on the show. What we're going to do is Virginia has set us up with I told her, non-toxic item to gargle. Hopefully she understands the meaning of non-toxic.
She's riding real high on that leaf blower bit yesterday.
Yeah, that was your blowing candy in your mouth with a leaf blower?
Look, I disagree with the witch on pretty much everything. That leaf blower bit was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I don't know
okay.
if the people enjoyed it, but the people in the studio loved it.
Yeah, no, people seem to enjoy it. It was just blowing candy in your mouth?
Well, you load up the leaf blower with various items. We did sunflower seeds. We did cupcake sprinkles. We did marshmallows. We did
Combos.
You
Those
put it like
snack-
inside the...
You put it in the leaf blower, like you
Yeah.
pack it full of stuff, and then you turn it on.
Full
and
setting.
It is fun, Kevin.
Oh,
It's
boy.
like a shotgun.
She was supposed to, release the items in my mouth, and I had to taste it to see. And I thought, there's no way this is good. First of all, I didn't think the leaf blower was going to even work on the air. The whole thing went pretty flawless. She actually got it in my mouth. I got 3 out of 4 on one round.
Yeah,
Wow.
he correctly guessed 3 out of 4 items that I shot in his mouth, and he didn't choke to death.
Now, let me tell you a
And
little
what was the name of the game?
Leaf blower challenge.
Now, let me tell you a little
Okay.
bit about another bit. It didn't work out so great, called Name That Nut.
All right. Again, huh?
I think it was the best nut showing so far. Follow me, though. I want to combine the two. I want to load the leaf blower with nuts and then shoot him into Jaybird's mouth. It's Name That Nut and Leaf Blower Hybrid.
Poor sweet Denny's. He's forced to lie on the air. I don't know what this nut is. Meanwhile, he knows it's an almond.
Denny's was guessing the most obscure nuts on purpose so I could kick Jaybird in the balls. He said, like, Brazilian tree nut. Full well knowing I didn't have no Brazilian tree nuts. Denny's, that was awesome.
Okay, well, this is the Gargle Challenge here today we're going to be taking. All right, I will go first here. I'm going to wear the blindfold, and I'm going to have a substance that I got to gargle. Can I identify it just simply by gargling it? I think a lot of stuff you can identify by gargling, and I imagine it's probably going to be awful, but you want to try to guess correctly.
So
Being eliminated is the way to go here.
Are they all food items, or are you probably mixing something that's not really a food?
It's anything
No.
that could be a liquid.
They're all liquids, and they're all actually food items. They're not like, I didn't put bleach in one of them.
Yeah, that was what I was like. I didn't want bleach, gasoline, things along those, acid. If we could stay away from those kind of things. That's what we're looking at.
if you did
dog urine.
If you did have Pine Sol, though, I don't think I'm going to complain.
Really?
I love the way Pine Sol smells. Again, do no one drink that? 'Cause
You should complain. If I give you Pine Sol, you could die.
I agree. I just love the smell.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna need the trash can too, because you gargle. You don't have to swallow. Denny's. You can take off your blindfold for that. Yeah.
I thought we were in the game. I'm trying to find everything.
That's not part of the game. Denny's, that's a whole different. Yeah, that's. You're not required to wear your blindfold to find the garbage can.
This is your strike team, coach.
Denny's look like Ray Charles. Try the garbage can.
Navigate the room.
Okay. All right, I'll go first and I'll pass the can as I continue on here. All right, let's see if I can guess this item correctly. Got the blindfold on. Virginia, you'll just put it in my mouth. Oh.
Kevin Gargle's gross.
He goes for it, though.
That's disgusting.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's in your beard, dude.
Oh, it's an oil
You get your
substance.
blindfold
Oh, it's some. No, it's not an oil. It's some kind of awful oil. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. It's dripping.
It's dripping.
Oh, it's stuck up in my. Oh, gosh, get this right, Kev. I don't want to go again. Oh, it's an oil. It's a castor oil.
It is not castor oil.
Oh no, Kevin. Oh, that's devastating. Oh my What was it? Tasted like motor oil.
It's flaxseed oil.
Oh, that's
It's actually really good for you.
so disgusting.
It does not taste good.
That is terrible. What is flax?
People eat it all the time, so it promotes healthy
Why?
skin, hair, and nails.
Oh.
It's full of omega-3 essential fatty acids, and it tastes like 3-week-old garbage.
Oh, that is terrible. Is that old?
No.
That should be. That tastes old. Ugh. Oh, that's disgusting. All right. Okay. I'm 0 for 1. Jaybird is going next here, Denny's. You can take the can to him. Gargle games here. Got to gargle the item. If you get it correct, you're done. Oh, that's it. It's a nice little shot there. Okay, gargle it up.
Oh, God. Oh.
Okay, what do you think you just gargled?
I know you're shocked. I gave him something strong.
It looked strong.
Oh, gosh. So it's clearly like octopus innards that's been screwed into a juice.
So what is it? Are you saying it's octopus juice?
It's octopus guts. It's like the guts of an octopi. Yes.
So you're saying what? Octopus?
It's like octopus
water.
Octopus innards. Like all of the organs combined to make like
fresh
a
squeeze.
paste.
Octopus urine.
Is it octopus blood? Octopus? Could it be ink?
If you took the octopus and you crunched up the organs, they'd make some kind of like a paste.
So
That's
you're
what it
saying an
is.
octopus milkshake?
Yes.
Okay. Virginia, was that an octopus milkshake?
No, that was not.
Well,
So I have to go again?
It
This is
looked-
how this goes?
Yes, like I said, yeah. If you don't get it, you want to be eliminated. And unfortunately, if you're not in the first round, you got to go again. That looked like a shot of Jaeger. What was that?
It was ponzu
What the
sauce.
hell is that?
No fish in it.
Yeah, it's very strong.
what
It's
is-
very
Ponzu?
strong. Ponzu sauce is like it's an Asian. It's in the family of soy sauce.
Because it does
Yeah.
smell like soy.
Yeah, it
did
looked like
not
a soy
like that.
sauce. Okay, all right, Denny's, get the can ready. Put on your blindfold. Playing gargle games here. We have a non-toxic liquid that you have to gargle and then identify what it is. If not, you're graced with the second round. Okay, Denny's has got his
Alright.
shot glass. It's liquid. Gargling it up. Trying to identify it. I don't think you can taste very well when you're gargling. I
You
just
can't.
discovered that. Yeah.
Because mine tastes like something horrific, and then you're telling me it's not even a horrific thing. Why is it mind over matter?
I think yours sounds horrific, actually. I agree with that. Denny's, what do you think about what you had there?
That was not bad. It has an Asian flair to it for sure.
Oh, you got an advantage.
Yes. It tastes like a Szechuan sauce.
Is that Szechuan sauce?
It is not Szechuan sauce.
You just get Asian sauces.
That's Worcestershire.
That seems like that's kind of far off. Worcestershire sauce, is that close to an Asian sauce?
No, not at all. It's
I
like
didn't
a
think
steak
so.
sauce.
I'm in my head thinking it's gonna be like the worst stuff. I'm thinking it's the innards of an octopus.
Yeah. You think Virginia's laying up and going easy?
Oh, I'm confused. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm waiting for something awful, and then it's something you put on food. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I told you it was all food.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
He's just still trying to get it, Virginia. It's taking a while to ramp up on this.
A lot of salt in that sauce.
Yeah. Somebody said the ponzu sauce is actually sweet and tasty. How did Jaybird honestly get octopus juice out of it?
I've never had ponzu sauce. and I thought I was going into something terrible. It tasted weird to me.
Okay.
It tastes fishy to me.
All right, give me that garbage can. It's time for round 2 here for Gargle Games. Let me see if I can guess this correctly here. Boy, that garbage can's going to smell great. Oh, it's all right. Oh, okay. Second round's worse than the first because you got to smell the can. Oh, that's so gnarly. Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Here's your juice.
Okay.
You want me to give it to you?
Okay, here we are.
That one's easy. I think I know what that is.
No, it's still disgusting. Some people actually do that. That's a pickle juice.
That is pickle juice,
Yeah,
Kevin.
okay, all right.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Why do people do pickle juice shots? What is that for?
I hate them. They do them with
Whiskey.
the pickleback
Whiskey,
shot. Oh.
Yeah, pickleback shot. That's what it is. It cuts whiskey.
I think it cuts through it. Yeah, it cuts out the flavor pretty.
Yeah,
easy.
it cuts through your heart too. It's pretty rough, man.
Yeah.
It's really a tough hangover. the
Yeah.
next day.
People hate it, but a really good chaser is water. I don't know if you
Really?
everybody rebels against it, but it really does clear you out.
Whiskey and water.
I find, honestly, the best chaser is, without a doubt, grape Kool-Aid. I'm not even kidding you. It is so good.
And do a lot of bars have that?
No, it's more of a homemade kind of a thing.
You got to bring your own.
You definitely got to bring your own Kool-Aid.
I just see you roll up to a bar at Sobe and you're like, yeah, can I get some grape juice? Grape Kool-Aid?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Kool-Aid man comes busting through the wall.
Honestly, grape Kool-Aid and a little vodka ain't bad either.
Okay. All right, here we go. Jaybird's got his next liquid substance here, Gargle Games. Throw it in there, swish it around a little bit. Let's see if you can guess what it is. Denny's is over there holding his hand, slapping him, helping him out. Jaybird's swishing it around a little bit. He definitely needs that out. Okay, Jaybird.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot.
Okay.
Phooey, it's hot. Oh, God.
Phooey. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a hot sauce or Tabasco sauce.
What do you think? You think Virginia just gave you a
It's hot sauce.
shot of Tabasco? Do you think is he correct, Virginia?
He is correct. It's buffalo wing sauce.
Okay, all right. Is that like a spicy variety?
It is. It's the hottest one. It's called Hotter Than Hot.
I think I'm allergic to that. I'm not kidding. I think I'm allergic to
Yeah, your
hot
body
sauce.
convulses and does weird things.
I break out into red little. I get hives when I consume hot sauce. My body breaks out into hives. I would assume that is an allergic reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like an overreaction. No, I'm kidding.
Look at that guy wins No Name Movie Game 2 weeks in a row and he thinks he's hot crap.
Oh, no doubt he does. And I wouldn't argue with him. All right, final one here in the Gargle Games for Denny's. Let's see if I can identify this mystery substance here. Okay, there's your delicious shot. It's shots on a Friday.
That does look like whiskey right there.
And that does look like whiskey.
You might be lucky here, Denny's. You might catch an early buzz.
There's no way that's whiskey.
All right, as a liquid, gargle it up. Let's see what he's got here. All right, eject. What do you think?
Oh, it's got to be balsamic vinaigrette, right? Oh, it's so vinegary.
It is vinegar. It is.
Balsamic? We all got on the final round.
Boy, it really messes with you when you don't know what's going on.
When you can't see.
And Virginia's in
Blindfold.
control.
It's fun.
There you go. All right. And we're learning a lot about the chasers here, too. Somebody said orange soda is a great chaser, too, for whiskey.
It is. And you know what? The more generic you go, the better, because there's so much sugar in the generic.
Really?
It kind of knocks out the alcohol taste.
Very
That's not
nice.
what you want. You know?
Okay. Oh, we are learning a lot of stuff here today.
Yeah.
The always educational KVJ show.
I came out with my own drink called the J. Pennington. It's generic grape Publix, and it's the cheapest vodka. And surprisingly, it works together very nicely. Called the J.
Really?
Pennington, yeah.
How about that? And you're guaranteed to lose your job in 6 weeks if you keep drinking it. Every cruise DJ loves Ice Ice Baby. And then I was even like watching movies. Like my kid Cannon put on like a family movie at night when we were going to bed. It was Mr. Popper's Penguins. And I'm like going, of course, that's playing at the end of the movie. It was just everywhere. I couldn't get away from Ice Ice Baby.
It's that song, man. It's never going anywhere. It's going to be around forever.
Yeah, it's like the official anthems of cruise ships. Yeah, when I went on there, you guys know I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, and so I knew that was going to kind of be an issue as I went in there. They all over the place. They have hand washing stations. They got Purell stations that you're always like popping your hands. That's the big thing, trying to kill that norovirus when you go on a cruise ship. They even had two guys that were singing out front of the dining hall, wash, wash, wash your hands, wash, wash, wash your hands. And that was the entire
That was their gig.
They were, because that was the first place I heard Ice Ice Baby. They took Ice Ice Baby's Wash, Wash, Baby, bum, bum. So they were like remaking all these songs.
They were doing that the whole time?
The entire
Okay,
time.
if you had to
You're
guess-
that was
allowed
their
to-
job. That was their job, was to play guitar And I don't know what country they're from. It was like a mix of Spanish and Asian. I don't know.
You're allowed to slap somebody who's singing Wash, Wash, Baby.
Wash, wash,
just
baby.
Just so you know.
What's their salary? What do they get paid to do that gig? I would love to know.
Every day they were there and I went past there. It was like, I don't know if they ever got a break or what happened, but every time I went to the dining hall, they were there singing.
Do they sign a contract with benefits? I mean, do they have a salary? I would love to know how much they make just doing that gig.
Yeah, it was rough. And so, one thing I've been trying to do is all the germophobia that I've kind of built up, I'm trying to park a lot of it. I'm trying to get it out of my mind. I'm trying to refrain because that's just life. Life is just full of germs. And
it'll eat you alive if you think about all of it.
Yeah.
And then you're hurting yourself.
And I think the more I've been a germaphobe, the more sick I'm getting. So I'm like, I don't think it's really helping. So, I'm like, it's doing me no good. So I need to just kind of like get it out of my head. So, I actually I sat in the pool for a little while. I didn't go all the way in. I didn't do the water slide because that was just a little too much because that water's like shooting straight into your mouth. I'm like, I couldn't do that. That was a little too much. And I was good until I saw what I thought was probably somebody's tooth floating by.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It was either somebody's actual human tooth or it was a piece of gum that was perfectly shaped in the form of a human tooth. Either way, I was sticking around to find out. That was my exit of the pool.
Oh, it was probably a tooth.
Yeah. Every single meal I had was buffet style.
Oh, you hate buffets.
A little bit of a challenge. The hand washing stuff was tough.
They didn't have a sit-down dinner at all?
They did. No, that was at night. But yeah, a lot of times we were just kind of, because it was quicker, it was faster.
Okay.
What did you eat at the buffet? I'm interested how you would attack a buffet.
Yeah, the buffet, I found a lot of healthier stuff. I won't bore you because they had breakfast, lunch items. It was pretty much the same kind of menu every meal.
Did you find yourself, the more full you got, that's when you started to really get grossed out by the buffet? Like when you were hungry, you're probably like, all right, it's not so bad. But at each bite that gets you a little bit more full, you're probably like, oh, this buffet's grossing me out. Did you find those kind of emotions?
Yeah, no, I did. I tried not to overeat too much one night at the actual dinner I did. So that part didn't gross me out. Luckily, I did okay with the buffet. I wasn't like really grossed out with that. I did take Cannon, and he was not feeling good on Friday. I think I told you when I was leaving here that I had to go pick him up from school. So we had him sleep the entire night, and he seemed okay on Saturday. We got on the boat, but he had a cough that just kept persisting. So we're pumping him with medicine there. And then one night while my wife and I were sleeping, we had a nice little expansive bed, but we had a pull out. Now he wasn't sleeping well on that. I didn't realize he had crawled into bed with us between us. And I was laying there sleeping with my mouth open and woke up as he coughed twice straight into my mouth. So I got my cough drops today because, yes, I got a little bit of a cough. I don't know from what. I don't know if it's from the 10-year-old coughing directly into my mouth. But that's not a great way to wake up, by the way.
No, it's really not. I had the same thing. Rocco's a little under the weather, loves to sneeze right in your face.
Yeah. I didn't figure out the phone thing because I didn't want to incur these crazy charges. But I saw a lot of people using their phone even on the ship. So apparently there's a way to do it maybe, but I didn't.
Oh, people can't leave their phone. There's a way to do it. I think Suits was telling us how there's a cheaper package you can get to where you're able to do all the internet and do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, maybe next cruise I'll get the ins and outs of that and really try to figure out the laws of the land, but it seemed a little lawless and confusing,
right.
And I just didn't want to be that guy that thought I had it down and then I come back to a $1,000 phone bill.
Suits, shed some light with your expansive knowledge.
Yeah, I mean, I normally just get that Wi-Fi package because it's weird to be without your phone for that long. I did it once where I had a whole week. I actually broke my phone on the first night of the cruise, and I had nothing for the whole week, and it was a weird experience. I'm just so used to having that phone, but they're not the cheapest thing on the planet. They're like $20 a day. So when you add it up, and that's for one device, and so it does kind of add up after a little bit.
That's what I thought. It was like $100 for the cruise, and I was like, this would be a good exercise in what it's like to be without your phone for most of the time. And honestly, it wasn't bad. Aside from work, I could go back to having no phone.
Virginia was grilling Suits about how much everything was on the boat because Virginia was trying to figure out how much you spent on the cruise, how much your tickets were, how much cannons were, how much everything was. We think we figured out how much you paid. Are we close?
Well, we think that, and Suits kind of confirmed it, these specialty cruises, which is what you did, Suits taught us about how, like, somebody buys out the boat, and then you buy your tickets from that somebody. So it's kind of like a middleman who I'm sure ups the price. Suits thinks it's double. I think it's like 30%.
Well, I asked my wife because I knew you guys had been talking about it, and she said I can't remember which package we got, but they started at $9.99
per person.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's what it was. And then I think the kid was cheaper.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for a 5-night.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Usually it's a lot
because
less.
it's a specialty
It's because,
cruise. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was for cancer. So, it was kind of like that whole thing. You knew they were fleecing you. You'd be like, oh, okay, for cancer. So you know how they do that? You're like it's like fleeced lights, like, and you give yourself the pep rally, and
It's
you're
got
like
a charitable angle on it. So
you're like, I'm gonna be broke for
"Ah."
8 months, but
I saw they made you rent lounge chairs, like you had to pay for a lounge chair by the pool, which
They
is
did.
ridiculous. I've never seen that ever.
Yeah, they had a lot of creative ways to make. They made over $3 million for cancer.
That's awesome for cancer.
Yeah, it was good. So, but yeah, you learn things. You learn a few things. I took some notes. Yeah, lawn chair maybe is not necessary.
I'd sit on the floor.
Yeah, I did learn though that the alcohol water, that is kind of my new jam. Have you seen that?
No.
That alcohol infused water. It is like crisp, still tasty, and it's about maybe 4 to 5%, kind of like a light beer.
Okay.
But you don't feel full bloated, and it doesn't have like all the sugars, calories, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, finally, water doesn't suck.
Yes. I was like, that's great.
Who makes it?
There's a whole bunch of different companies coming out with it. It's kind of like I think it's going to be the new thing on the market. So they had that, and I was like, it's not that bad. You don't feel bloated. And you feel light, you just got to watch it because you're still drinking an alcoholic product and you're drinking water. So you think after your 80th ounce you're being healthy, but not. You're just being really hammered. So it's something that you learn. I learned too, sun poisoning. There was a couple of people I knew, they woke up and after a little bit of alcohol and whatever, people's eyes were swelling shut.
Ooh.
I had that as a kid one time. It is rough, man. You feel like you are dying. It just zaps you from all energy.
Well, these are all people from Ohio. They never see the sun.
Oh, I know. There were so many white people.
What is this big, what is that big ball of fire in the sky?
Corn-fed, pasty people all over the boat.
I'd never seen on day one so many white people, on day two so many sunburnt people.
Oh.
I don't think they get how much sunscreen you need to use and where to apply it. I don't know how they went on through the rest of the cruise. I mean, half of the people look like they need to be hospitalized. I mean, it was alarming. You ever see somebody that's sunburned that looks alarming?
Yes.
Yeah, it dropped a lot of people. So that Cayman sun it's a monster.
They should have given an extra Ohio warning.
Yeah, they should have. Hey, white people.
How many times did they do the O-H-I-O?
Too many to count.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
In fact, they had Vero's own Jake Owen. He was our last night, the cruise. He was our entertainment.
Was he on the boat the whole time?
I think he just flew into the Bahamas. They put him on board because we didn't take off until I think he was gone. I saw him like sprinting off the ship.
He's like, get me off of here.
So they don't have to get stuck with the regular people. They'll keep the ship late and they'll fly him into the port, put him on, then escort him off so nobody can get stuck with him.
Yeah, he had the whole crowd. He was doing the OH thing. He's like going, do you guys ever get sick of this thing? Because they say OH and they reply IO. And the crowd loved him. Then he started doing the Seminoles chomp, or not the chomp, but
the tomahawk thing.
Tomahawk thing. Crowd
not a
turned on
good
him.
crowd to do that to.
Virginia was saying that would be the worst cruise for her to go on.
The worst.
We were trying to determine.
Buckeye Cruise.
It costs double, and I don't know anybody or care.
We were trying to determine what would be worse, if it was a Buckeye Cruise or a Kiss Cruise, and we were on the fence.
all picked Kiss.
Yeah,
Kiss Cruise would be better?
Yeah,
it would be on Kiss.
We think
you
so.
probably would.
It would be. And we wouldn't be that pumped to be on the Kiss one, but it would be better.
People watching.
Well, that's the thing is, like, there's so many themes now. We'd heard a couple weeks ago the Golden Girls theme. There's boy band cruises.
Rumors about the Tom Cruise cruise that might be coming up.
That actually, you laugh, but honestly, a whole cruise dedicated to Tom Cruise, the Tom Cruise cruise. You joke about that, but if they showed
today, big ship tomorrow.
Every night you could dress like, I'm serious.
I know.
They actually may do that. And I was thinking today for a topic, what would be your cruise theme if you could design one? Because they are honestly creating everything under the sun for cruise themes, and that would totally work. Every single night they show a different Tom Cruise movie by the pool. You dress in that theme, because that was the Buckeye Cruise. You had a different dress theme every night too.
And they have costume contests with prizes for the best Tom Cruise look-alike dressed up.
I wouldn't hate a pizza cruise either.
Pizza cruise?
All different types of pizzas from all different types of restaurants. You have just a big pizza orgy.
Pizza everywhere you go.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
It's funny you say orgy, because Suits was telling us the week before the Buckeye Cruise, that same boat was used for the Swingers Cruise. All swingers on the boat.
Well, it was a little bit earlier than a week, but it still was used for a weird.
Don't think about that one.
Swingers cruise.
Germaphobe.
Don't sit on anything, Kevin.
Cruising, you got more gross.
If you want to not sleep for a week, I can send you the website. It's the most disgusting thing seeing what happened on that boat.
I'm good. It wasn't a swinger cruise, and there were still a lot of disgusting things happening on that boat.
If ships could talk.
Yeah. All right, your cruise theme, 877-979-WRMF, and what's going on this weekend? I'll give you the rundown next.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, talking a little bit about these themed cruises, and Charlene here from Boca, you actually won the ship hop cruise from us?
Yeah, I did. It was so much fun. I can't even tell you.
Really?
Well, I will tell you.
Who was on the ship hop cruise? Refresh my memory.
It was Vanilla Ice. So yeah, we did hear Ice Ice Baby a lot.
Ice Ice Baby and cruises just go together.
It works.
Yes, it does. No doubt.
But Vanilla Ice, Salt and Peppa, Tone Loc, Rob Bass, All for One, Naughty by Nature. Who else am I forgetting? It was a bunch of people, and they were on the cruise the entire time.
Yeah, that's a great cruise right there.
Yeah,
that would be
is.
fun. There's so much variety.
Yeah, that is a really cool concept. Yeah, that's good.
Downtown Julie Brown.
Oh, she hosted it. Yeah. Now, did you see the artists? Were they out and around a good bit, or did they kind of like stay hidden the entire cruise?
A lot of them were out and about. Naughty by Nature, those guys were out a lot. I had a beer with Tretch from Naughty by Nature.
Cool.
And one of the meet and greets they did was the best one, of course, was Vanilla Ice. So he and Wes, they go down and they were saying, all right, let's do a meet and greet. And they were posing for pictures. And Rob was just like, you know what? I'm done with this. Let's go have some shots. So everybody lined up on the bar. They didn't have enough glasses for all the Patron they were pouring, like for all the people.
Wow.
So they brought in glasses from other areas, and it turned into like this tequila party. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah, that's a move Rob will do. Rob will grab a bottle and he'll start pouring it for
just
people.
going to town. That's awesome. Yeah, that's the cool thing about it. You know, the thing that I kind of realize is if you're on a cruise with some of these people, even if they've gotten, I've heard that some of the estate rooms that were there, I didn't see them. Like somebody's telling me, he's like, yeah, they've got some with like baby grand pianos and things like that are massively huge and have like legit toilets in them and stuff. Not that weird contraption I was sitting on.
Were you in the little tiny toilet/shower where you're basically showering on top of your toilet?
Yeah, you basically are. Yeah, you can clean yourself and poo at the same time. Yeah, and if you sneeze, you're getting a concussion.
Or
it was
just
crazy.
poo in the shower.
Yeah,
the showers normally they're so small that you can't really turn around them. It's like a tube you seal yourself into.
Yeah.
But one time when I was in like middle school, we had that massive penthouse suite. It was It was like 1,500 square foot room. It had a teak balcony with its own hot tub on it, and like this whole dining room and a butler's pantry entrance. It was the most unbelievable thing that you could imagine. And they have them on like every ship, but they're so expensive.
Oh, I can imagine.
They're incredible. There's a baby grand piano in the Royal Suite on Independence.
Your parents paid for that?
I was in middle school, yeah.
Sweet.
It's back in the days when we still had money.
Before the divorce? Yeah, I know the feeling.
Before my life got so dark, and I went into radio just to eat.
Debbie Downer. That's Virginia's act.
I'm a fan.
Suits fun cruise talk turned sad real fast.
After we lost all
Learn from the best.
Right,
Tell us all about when your parents split.
All right. Yeah, but that's the thing I was figuring, because when you're on a cruise, these people who are on it like this on a themed cruise, I mean, unless you're going to stay trapped inside even if it's a nice suite, after a while you're like, I gotta get out, because you get, even on the boat moving around it, you're still getting a little bit stir crazy. At least I was after 5 days. Like, you got to get off the boat and move around. It depends upon, I guess, what your nature is. That's why for me, like, a 3-day cruise I think is perfect. 5 actually was a little bit long, and some people take 10-day cruises, and they were saying some people, when we were checking out, they go off the boat and come right back on for another one.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's insane. Like,
my neighbors, they took a month-long cruise, but it was like all over Europe, and it was like all these different towns they stopped in. But I would be so sick of that boat.
Yeah, that was kind of, I don't know. I guess people got different tolerance for cruise ships.
And plus, some people are running. Some people are running from the land. They want to go on the water because they don't like what the land's got to offer.
Can you imagine how much a month-long cruise costs?
Oh, I mean, I know. I price all this stuff.
What is it?
How much is it?
I mean, it depends on. I've gone from from like the 7-night to like world cruise that are 6 months. But if you're going for like a month and you have a nice room and it's probably gonna be on like a luxury cruise line, you could be spending anywhere from like $13,000-14,000 a person.
Whoa!
Some of those world cruises, I've seen some come up like 2 passengers in a nice suite on a 6-month cruise for over $100,000 total.
Whoa!
I mean, they're for the very rich. Some of those cruises.
Well, I mean, yeah, and two, you're not working for half a year, so
it's retirees. I bet
It is.
a lot. That's how my neighbors did it. They were retirees, and that's what they did. They saved, and then they went on a month-long cruise.
What the hell are we waiting for with this Tom Cruise cruise? Let's do this thing.
Oh, it's getting set up.
Okay.
You're going on the prestigious Pontiki.
little do you know, it's actually in the works.
Thank
you have
goodness.
no idea about
You
it.
set it up when you were drunk on the Pontiki.
At full gorilla, 9%.
Yeah, you put things into motion when you're hammered.
Wow, I'm really.
You did. You
You're
were
powerful.
a mover and a shaker.
Yeah, you turn into a businessman when you're ripped.
Good job, drunk Jaybird.
Yeah. What do you think about these ideas? Somebody said, I would love if they did an adult-only Disney cruise. Everything is like kid-themed, and I'm an adult that loves it. I'd love to drink and do shots and play beer pong with Mickey.
That sounds a little kinky. I'm in.
It sounds a little creepy.
I don't know. It sounds like it's going to get a little freaky on
It
them.
sounds like the kind of people that like to be diapered would go on
It
it.
just sounds like
Really?
it just sounds like it has an air of kinkiness to it.
And this girl might be totally innocent about it. I would look with a stank eye at any dudes that signed up for it.
I don't know. Of course, Kevin, because men are so evil.
Yeah. Somebody else said they love a Harry Potter themed cruise, and that would totally work. I bet they'd sell that out.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones cruise, probably same
They're
thing. would
probably
work.
already getting ready to do all of these.
Probably, yeah, because people love the themes and love dressing up. James Bond cruise, yeah, because they got the casinos. You can gamble, and that would totally work.
Cryptozoology cruise. He's got all kind of aliens, Bigfoot, all kind of that could be good for people who are into it.
Did I see
Yeah.
pictures of you in the gambling boat casino?
Yeah, the Queen, she was doing a little bit of roulette, and she came out all right.
Okay.
Came out a winner.
Did you personally let it ride?
No, I don't even know how to play. All I know with that game, I know red or black, and that's about it. I don't know.
You don't
I
know if you
any of
win
these
or
games.
not.
I was like mesmerizing people, and they going, "How do you know how to play these games?" I'm like, I don't know any of them.
Roulette is like the most basic bitch
Yeah.
game in the whole place. That's why I love it.
Don't feel
Yeah.
bad. I don't know any of those games either.
Yeah, I have no idea how to do it. Somebody else said there was a Chris Jericho cruise. It was half wrestling, half rock.
So
and
that
it was awesome.
that would be awesome because he also does a podcast, and the wrestling community
Yeah.
is a bunch of dorks. I'm part of it. I can see people going ape poop sitting down. Tell us back, what did Stone Cold Steve Austin say to you in the match in 1999? And people really being into it.
Okay.
It'd be like a musician, really.
Yeah.
Does this sound awful? Somebody said I went on the Zumba cruise, 5 nights starting at $1,200.
Zumba?
I gave-
1,200 to exercise?
Hell no.
Yes, they said it's the best.
Oh, that
And you can tell they put pep in it and smiley faces.
no, gosh, they're such a better person than me. I don't think we'd get along.
And somebody said a drag queen cruise would be awesome.
Oh.
That would be, oh my gosh.
I would love
insane.
that. That'd be fun.
Insane.
My friend
So-
sent me a message. He's like, "Yeah, on the gay cruise, they had to stop. They had to tell everybody to stop, like, getting nasty on the Lido deck."
Yeah. Well, there's the number one concern, without a doubt, you can tell is germs. So, yeah, any kind of free-flowing bodily fluids, I'm sure is going to be, like, highly discouraged.
Was your ship really? Was there really a sex party or a sex thing? That same ship you were on?
I don't know. Ask Suits. I don't know.
I thought he was being serious.
He's saying yes, so, yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it, thankfully.
Do they really have swinger cruises? They have to.
I'm sure. I think now that's the thing. They do themes for everything.
There are 4 more of those in the next 2 years on the schedule. I know because I found it through that website. It left. It was a 6-night cruise on Independence of the Seas, and it was full on. I mean, they had designated rooms where you could. That's why I told you not to go in the Star Lounge on Friday.
What was happening in the Star Lounge?
Oh, you know.
After the show podcast, Virginia.
You know what's going on.
It's a little more than
Okay,
just.
so if it's a swingers cruise and you have 6 days on the cruise, how many people are you sleeping with? Are you?
I think they put like about 3,500 people on some of those boats.
I mean, you can really rack up-
Independence has that kind of a capacity. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people you could, I guess, entertain
Yeah.
yourself with.
Enough
can
your
rack
dinghy
up-
could fall off.
You can rack up some numbers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dang.
That's intense, Suits.
Yeah, they just chartered another ship too, Brilliance of the Seas, for a 5-night adult entertainment cruise.
Do they have Disease of the Seas?
I have to change the name.
Disease. That would be it.
STDs and
DISEAS. Disease.
Oh, the adult film industry?
It's an adult entertainment cruise that they just chartered out of Tampa next year. It was just saw the story about it.
Oh, so it's like all porn stuff.
That's what I got from
like your
it.
Ron Jeremy's will be on there.
How shady do you have to be to spend thousands of dollars for that?
But is that for people that's in the industry, or is that for fans going on the cruise?
It's for fans.
Wow.
It's for fans.
Dang. And somebody said that Golden Girls cruise sold out within a week.
Wow.
Yeah, they've got tomorrow. Bird would love the 80s cruise is leaving tomorrow at Fort Lauderdale.
I would. I think a lot of people would love that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. And you know the other amazing thing? How Senior Frogs can go from closed to open to 11:30 p.m. in about 15 minutes. They had conga lines with shot, and I'm going, it's 10:45 in the morning. We had like a run, and as soon as it was open, they had the doors open. They had like the hype guy. He was on. I'm like, it's so bright. It's just, oh my God.
People are there to party, my man.
Well, people are there to separate you from your money.
Oh, people were doing crazy, like no alcohol, sugar water shots. It was just, so
It's
disgusting.
9 a.m. Shot.
Oh, what's going on here? Senior Frogs. Oh, it's too much.
Senior Kev can't handle it.
Oh, yes. Like, that's insane. Well, you got some party stuff going on this weekend in South Florida. I know a lot of people are pumped to go see Pink. Tonight, she's going to be at the BB&T Center. Just one of the big shows going to be happening this weekend. You've also got that big old Rib Roundup Music Fest tomorrow at the Coral Sky Amphitheater with Morgan Wallen, Kip Moore, Chase Rice, and Chris Lane. I am pumped for that. Hope you get out there and see pretty much all of that's going to be going. If you love country music, you know some of the hottest names out there. Queensryche, the Culture Room on Sunday.
I know what I'm not doing on Sunday.
Wow. They're also doing an Experience Hendrix tour Sunday at the Pompano Beach Amphitheater, so that's some of the music that's going to be going on.
Did Mullet Kev like Queensryche?
Loved Queensryche.
Queensryche is awesome, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, but again, it's like one of those bands, like nobody's still remaining that you know from it, and they look weird. Yeah.
They have like one person,
I
like
think
the bass player.
Their lead singer, who was really good, is gone, and so I don't even know who's in it.
That song, Disconnected,
Oh,
might
yeah.
be one of my...
That's your stripper
That
song.
is my stripper song. I love that
During
song.
commercial break, I'm going to play. I want to see how awful this song
You
is.
play it and I'll dance.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, lucky guy. Lucky guy. Queen. What's going to be worse? Queensryche or Virginia's Dancing?
You just described my personal hell.
So let's get into it.
Oh, you know I'm a dance right with you.
Sports-wise, big things this weekend. Honda Classic, of course, is going to be going on. PGA National all the way through Sunday. We'll see a lot of Palm Beach County guys are in it already at the top of the leaderboard. Spring training is going to be going on with the Astros and Cardinals doing a night game tonight with fireworks at the ballpark of the Palm Beaches.
We got to plan a couple games with me, you, and my dad, Randy.
No doubt.
He's really wanting to do a spring training game.
Panda went to opening night at ballpark at the Palm Beaches.
Yeah.
He said it was awesome.
Bring him along, too.
Yeah.
My dad can be Kevin's date. Panda will be mine.
Great crowd. Yeah, the kids get to run the bases on Sunday at the ballpark at the Palm Beaches. You can check out the Nationals and the Astros going to be out there. You got some other games going on, too, at the stadiums. Like the Mets are actually going to be at Roger Dean Stadium on Sunday, but they have got a game there at First Data Field in Port St. Lucie on Saturday against the Astros you can check out. You got the Miami Heat rebounding from a loss last night to the Rockets, taking on the Nets on Saturday at AAA. And then on Sunday, they got their Miami Heat Family Festival. Going to be going at AAA. Great thing to take the entire family out to. Your Florida Panthers, they got the Carolina Hurricanes tomorrow at the BB&T Center. You can check out, and then the Ottawa Senators going to be on Sunday. A couple other good things going on. They're doing the Homestead Miami Balloon Glow. I guess you can do balloon, those hot air balloon rides.
Oh.
Osprey RC Club, that's going on today through Saturday.
I like hot air balloons if they don't go any higher than a couple feet.
Yeah, if you do, I don't think it's working right.
Yeah.
That's the
Like
only
a
problem with
10-foot hot air balloon, that's my jam.
I love those. And then there was like 3 in a row where they like wrecked and caught on fire, and the people in the basket like were hurled to their death. I was like, nah, I'm out. It
Can't see
sounded
why that'd be a problem.
It sounded so peaceful and awesome till those accidents.
Yes, well, that will happen. Also, you got Comic-Con Revolution at the Palm Beach County Convention Center going on Saturday and Sunday. Carnival on the Mile in Coral Gables is going on Saturday and Sunday, kind of getting all amped up for Calle Ocho. You got Walk for the Animals at Huizenga Park tomorrow morning in Fort Lauderdale.
Is Huizinga Park the place where I permanently ruin my hamstring?
Yep.
Okay.
Try and
That's
show
the
off for the
place.
Dolphins cheerleaders.
And we're doing a stretching before a 5K, and Jay Bird's like, oh, let me go stretch with the cheerleaders.
No. You're painting the wrong. I did that to make my friends laugh. Do you really think my fat ass thought I was going to be all sexy for the Dolphins cheerleaders? Give me a break.
That's how I put it on social media.
Yeah, I know you did.
Former Dolphins coach Jimmy Johnson, he's got his championship fishing week kicking off in Key Largo. Starts tomorrow and goes all the way through the night.
When I lived in Davie, the Dolphins training camp was basically connected to my apartment, and you'd always see Jimmy Johnson running, and you'd beep the horn because he had that dandruff commercial that was popular at the time. So you would just scream out, "Hey, we love your commercial!" He'd always wave.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool dude.
There you go. And right now I got for you some Rib Roundup tickets. If you want to go, what you got to do is you got to tell me who was last year's headliner. I already name dropped him here today. This year, you've got some other great artists going to be playing out there. You've got everybody from Morgan Wallen to Chase Rice and Chris Lane and Kip Moore all going to be on the stage. Tickets available at ribroundupsouthflorida.com. Just tell me who was last year's headliner. Got the tickets for you right now. Mike is on here from Stewart. Wants some Rib Roundup tickets for tomorrow out at Coral Sky Amphitheater. Mike, who was last year's headliner?
Jake Owen.
You got that. Vero Beach's very own.
Ribsy for you.
Jake Owen. Yeehaw. Yeah, going to hook you up.
Awesome.
You can go out and check out this year. I think I saw the headliner is going to be, I think it was Kip Moore, but any of these guys I think could be a headliner. Chris Lane, Chase Rice, Morgan Wallen is one of the hottest names out there in country music today. You got Ribs all over the place as well. You'll be there. Okay, Mike?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Enjoy yourself. RibRoundupSouthFlorida.com is where you get the tickets. And, yeah, I got to tell you, I think Jake Owen said he's got new music maybe coming out today. In fact, he played his new song, You Can't Drink All Day If You Don't Start in the Morning.
It's my Mardi Gras theme.
Yeah, it's just one of them get hammered country kind of songs. So
Love it.
Our Vero Beach boy's doing really well. And he's really good with the crowd, too, by the way. Funny dude. So handsome.
Well, you were just hanging out with him in the Caymans.
Handsome. I didn't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I didn't get to
Just
talk to
say
him.
it like that. It makes you sound cool.
Yeah, she's actually name dropping for you, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
I didn't even see the guy.
Didn't he? Yeah. He doesn't know me at all. But yeah. I wish.
You were together in the Caymans. I would totally phrase it like that.
Okay, vagina.
There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Ow!
Some interesting stuff happening today. Playing this woman who might have overreacted. I don't know, though. Our world's a crazy place today. This woman in Massachusetts called the cops on this guy because his dog was, quote, aggressively humping hers at a dog park.
Well, that just happens. I mean, do you call the cops? No, you just remove the dog from your dog.
Dog rape!
Oh, my gosh. The cops got better things to worry about than dog rape.
And the cops are like going, yeah, I don't think we really handle that with animals.
You don't.
Yeah, it's not really something we...
Just keep your dog on the leash and then pull them away.
We got a clip of it.
She refused to hang up the phone. Yeah, this woman is like so persistent.
This woman's ridiculous.
This woman's already annoying me. I haven't even heard the clip.
She's going viral. All these people that are calling the cops for no reason, they're all going viral now. They give them a nickname.
Calling the cops right now because I told you I wasn't leaving the park because my dog was humping your dog. I'm not verbally assaulting you. I told you I'm not leaving.
That's inappropriate for the dog park.
No, it's not.
I know it's
dogs humping each other, and she's calling the cops because my dog humped her dog. I've seen every single dog hump another dog here, and she tells me to leave, and now she's calling the cops. Like, are you serious? You heard of Barbecue Becky? Because this is the newest one.
I'm just trying.
You're not trying to help me.
To tell you.
No, you're not trying to help me. I know the rules.
Does it say there when you go to a dog park, no humping?
No, you keep their animals.
I mean, sometimes things just happen.
Thank you.
Sometimes a dog's gonna hump your. I told you about my dog humping the delivery driver and then farting on his way back. The delivery driver was super hot. It was an awkward situation. I apologize.
I have a friend of mine who, for the first 6 months of their child's life, the dog would always hump the baby.
I know that friend.
It's not cool, but it happens. They're animals. You can't control it. You certainly shouldn't be calling the police. They have other things to worry about.
Yeah. I wouldn't think you could do anything about it. The cops determined there's nothing to do.
The cops should show up and take her to jail for being a dumbass.
Well, did they at least question the dog?
I read it.
I'm trying to get my hump on.
It's ridiculous.
I'm a dog.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, Jaybird had referenced his story earlier about this Pensacola man that held police in a standoff for 4 hours until they offered him a piece of pizza. And he said, oh, okay, all right, sounds good to me.
Power of pizza.
It works, man.
He was charged with resisting an officer and aggravated stalking.
They don't know if he got the pizza or not.
Oh,
Probably not.
They tricked him?
They probably tricked him.
Cool.
That is not cool.
That
If you
ain't
promised the
cool.
man pizza and that's why he surrendered, you got to give him the pizza gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, he was doing domestic violence stuff, I think. I don't know. I think they're just trying to get him out.
Oh, what a mess.
Well, a guy in Erie, Pennsylvania broke into a garage on Monday and stole a sled to transport all the other stuff he stole. But the only problem with taking that through the snow is it leaves a track, so the cops just followed that to his house and arrested him.
I mean, sled leaves the best track.
Let's just see where this goes. He certainly didn't just take this right to his house. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, yes, he did. This is kind of odd. A woman in California is going to prison for smuggling meth. She has a hyphenated last name. I want to see if you can fill in the blank. Her name is Jana Martinez.
Jana Martinez.
Meth.
Meth is her last name?
Yeah. Jana Martinez Meth. Just arrested for smuggling meth into prison.
Did she change it to that because she loves meth, or was she actually born Mrs. Meth?
You are what you do. I don't know.
Wow. That's fascinating.
There's a guy in New York that faked his own abduction to avoid paying out Super Bowl bets. Police found him tied up with a rope and duct tape in the backseat of his truck. He told the officers 2 men had stolen $16,000 and drove him around for 2 days before tying him up. Then they learned that he had actually entered fake names into a $50,000 squares pool, hoping to take most of the winnings. And when he lost, he made up being abducted to get out of paying his debts.
Oh, this guy is squirrely.
Yep, fraud charges coming his way. And a guy in Ohio got squirrely at a Taco Bell. So he pulled out one of those airsoft guns, started like spitting on people and being all obnoxious until a couple of the customers came over, took his airsoft pistol and whipped him with it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
To answer your question, Kev and Virginia, there's a lot of people with the last name Meth, and there's a lot of people with the last name Cocaine, surprisingly.
Really?
That'd be interesting if they got married. Somebody from each family.
And then hyphenated.
Meth cocaine. What? Really?
Or do you put cocaine before meth?
Yeah, there's a David Meth and there's a David Cocaine.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like Dimebag would be a better first name.
Let me see if we got David Dimebag. Something tells me.
You got to change it. If your name is David Cocaine, you got to go change that, right?
There is no dime bags on the books, as I can see.
Okay. All right. And finally, doctors in Denmark helped a man who had seemed to have lost his sense of smell, but what they found was a tooth was growing in his nose.
One of those things where you've absorbed a twin.
I don't know what it was. A tooth was growing in his nose, blocking his nasal passage, and he couldn't smell because of it.
This happens. So if you have like a tooth on your body somewhere other than where it's supposed to be, they say it's because you ate your twin in utero.
So who does this? An ear, nose, throat doctor or a dentist?
They say it can lay dormant, and all of a sudden you're an adult, you're in your 40s, and boom, this weird tooth appears.
Crazy.
And you had no idea. You could have been born with it, then all of a sudden, boom.
That is crazy.
And that is your whacked out news.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
We got Billy back in studio here with us, and I tell you, it's been a while since you've been in here.
Couple
Billy
years,
Gardell.
yeah. I think Mike and Molly was about in its third season when I visited you guys, and like I said, you had a gorilla mask on.
Yeah, you
remember? And we talked Billy Joel.
That's so awesome. You remember that.
Yep.
That's great.
I remember.
His memory. I was like, oh wow, and he said, yep. It's the short-term memories coming back.
Well, it came back. I've been sober about 11 years, so those thoughts come back. And you're like, hey, I remember where I was. What a gift!
I found my house.
Yeah, exactly. I know what? I'm on my way home. So, yeah. So it's good to be back in South Florida, man.
Yeah, it's you picked the right time of year.
This is the perfect time of year.
It is.
It's the perfect. These months are the calm before the storms.
Yeah, they are.
This is the perfect
really
time
are.
to come to Florida, and then you have to batten down your hatches and hope you don't get hit.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
And in Florida, you batten down the hatches. In California, you're like, okay, we didn't shake the ground again today. Good. All right, we're good.
So when you're in South Florida, what are your favorite things to do when you get here?
Well, I'm trying so hard to lose some weight, so I haven't had a piece of bread in about a month.
Oh.
It's just the angry diet. That low carb diet, you just wake up angry. So South Florida is tough for me because I love the food down here.
So this is where you're coming on a diet.
Well, I'm going to try to behave myself while I'm
Okay.
down here. I'm trying to keep it together. I'm going to be 50 in August. I got to get some of this weight off me. I can't lie to myself anymore.
Okay,
You know,
I got
so
you.
I got to take the journey. I've conquered all the other ones, so this is the last. It's the last frontier, man.
Okay, the
So,
biggest mountain here.
toughest one for me. man.
Okay.
What I don't
Brad.
like is skinny guys that give you advice.
Oh, I know.
That have never had a weight problem. Bro, just take a walk and it'll fall right. You know what? Why don't I set you on fire and light a cigarette off you? You know what I mean? Just mind your business.
They don't love bread.
Just mind your business. If you want to put your demon on the table, we'll talk. But until then, please, with the judgment.
Oh, man.
So I'm doing what I can.
Billy Gardell, always love having you in. He's
Thank
going
you
to
for
be
having me.
gracing us at the Improv this weekend.
One
so
show.
you can
One show Friday, one show Saturday.
Go check him out. Get the tickets. PalmBeachImprov.com or just call it 561-833-1812. Billy, always great having you.
Thank you
buddy.
guys for having me. man. Have a great weekend.
The KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
I thought this was kind of interesting. It's the chain restaurant that was born the same year you were.
Aww.
And Jaybird is going to be so jealous because my birth year of 1973.
That's mine too.
Yep.
You old?
We are, but you know what restaurant was birthed the year that Virginia and I were? A very special year. You would love it.
A lot of special things were born that year, Kevin.
Yep.
Sizzler?
Close. Golden Corral.
Golden Corral. Yeah, you don't love no Golden Corral.
Now, gotta say, I was actually very disappointed. I'm like, that's mine?
Still going strong too. There's one in Royal Palm Beach.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one in Royal. I guess they would call that Royal Palm Beach. I did a pizza review over there, and they said I thought it was West Palm Beach, and it said it was Royal Palm. It's right off that 441. 441 and
Yeah, that's Royal
That's Royal
Palm,
Palm,
yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
All day.
Yeah, I know about Royal Palm. No big deal.
What's your birth year, Jaybird?
1977.
Okay. Yeah, you have to check on our Facebook page to see what that was. There's nothing memorable because I wrote
Well,
down the memorable ones.
I mean, Elvis died that year, so
Okay.
it's memorable.
Yeah, it's just not a restaurant.
You're right. I agree.
Or appetizing.
Yeah.
Because if you know how Elvis died, kind of gross.
If that's even real, do we know that's a fact?
I like to perpetuate things that I don't know to be truly fact.
Did Elvis die on the toilet?
Because he was...
Constipated?
I thought that was Mama Cass from the Mamas and the Papas.
No, that
she
was a ham
choked on a ham.
sandwich.
Hardly.
But I heard it was on the toilet, too.
Elvis, I heard, was not just constipated. He was impacted, which is a different level of constipation. If you need me to explain, I will.
No, we don't.
No,
we
we
got
don't.
it. Thank you.
Sorry. I'm derailing the bit. I'm talking about Elvis. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and now we're going on to 10. We've now gotten rid of the restaurant conversation. We're going to talk about Elvis. Oh. I didn't realize Chick-fil-A was this old. 1946.
What?
Yes, 1946.
Dang.
Yeah. KFC is actually younger than Chick-fil-A. 1952.
Really?
Yeah.
Because the Colonel looks old as you know what.
Right? And I didn't realize Taco Bell was this old. 1962.
Huh.
Glenn Bell came up with Taco Bell.
Okay, what year was Bud Chicken and Seafood?
1954.
You are close.
Is it 56?
It's 57. Come on,
57.
y'all. Bud Brickman. Google it. Got to learn, educate yourself.
We don't need Google. We got the bird.
That's right.
Yeah, you're on it, man. Nice work. Yeah, if you love you some Burger King, that was born in 1954. Wendy's in 1969 is when that came about.
Can I talk to Fat Kevin really quick?
Sure.
Fat Kevin, if you had to pick between McDonald's and Burger King, you only get one. What burger does Fat Kevin go for?
I actually would go for the Big Mac.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not hating.
Can I talk to regular Kevin for
Yeah.
a minute? Do you know you have red glitter on your face?
No.
Yeah, you got red glitter like on your cheek and in your mustache.
Now, can I talk back? Okay.
Okay.
Get
I
Fat
don't know
Kevin.
how that happened.
Can I get Fat Kevin back in here?
Yeah. It's a lot being thrown at me. Can we talk about Elvis?
Elvis conversation.
Red glitter.
This is what the show was like the last 2 days, by the
Oh, my
way.
goodness. Oh, my God. Huh, what? Yeah, it's actually kind of a cool list if you want to go check it out. The chain restaurant that was born in the same year you were. We've actually got it posted up on the KVJ Show Facebook page. You can go and check and see some of the stuff. Some of the newer ones, your Chipotle was 1993. Five Guys was 1986. And I didn't realize Papa John's was all the way back in 84. I thought that was newer.
Five Guys is from 86?
Yeah.
Maybe it started small and then just blew up like in the past 10 years.
I like me some Five Guys.
I do
think
too.
they make a really good product, actually.
And think about how easy it is. They only have like 7 menu items.
I kind of like that.
It's simple. It's good.
I like when cheesecake's got all those options, but I will say I get food anxiety at cheesecake. I love the options, but it's sometimes a little much. Sometimes it can be.
Yeah. Well, coming up here in a couple minutes, boy, this is something you definitely need to be aware of. There is a pizza scam that apparently could wreck your world. Got to tell you all about it because, yeah, if anybody would be enticed by a coupon for some free pizza, and it's a great deal, too. Yes, I'm going to take it. Bam. You don't want to get hooked on this one. I'll tell you all about it coming up next.
Do you need more KVJ Show? Find everything KVJ at kvjshow.com.
Oh, I can see this would totally get Jaybird. Imagine he is online and he sees this coupon for free pizza. First thing right away is going to get his attention. He's going to be, wait, what?
He's not as big of a coupon clipper as me, but his love for pizza might override all of that.
If there might be something, yeah. Well, apparently, if you see this free pizza, you get 3 from Little Caesars. Don't click on it. I know. And you're like, but they're large. Yeah, the problem apparently with this fake internet coupon is it's fraudulent. Not only is it fake, and you will not get 3 large pizzas from Little Caesars, but it may also download a virus on your computer or mobile app.
Oh.
I'll be impressed if anybody knows the catchphrase for Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
What happens when they had the meat campaign?
Pizza, pizza.
Boom! Nailed it.
Yeah.
So proud of you, Fat Kevin.
Yeah.
What are foot fetish guys into?
Pizza.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Just had a really bad visual with that.
Yeah.
I did too.
The guy who was saying that is not attractive.
No.
By the way, I'm sending my socks out today.
Are you really doing that?
I am.
We
It's
talked to him.
$100 for little smiles.
We talked to that. It was one of the days you got sick. I don't know if you even know that. We talked to that guy on the podcast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he says he's going to do it. He tried to act like he wasn't like a foot fetish guy that bad, but I don't know, man.
He tried to sound normal, but we sniffed through it.
We could sniff through it.
Sniff, the operative word.
Yeah. Gosh. Oh, wow. And then he's just going to get him in the mail and
Yep. It's $100 for little smiles. I know it's dirty money, but hey.
skeetsa.
Okay, that's the funniest thing I've heard all day.
I gotta shake that one off. Yeah. Sorry.
Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be trying to lay down later and think about that.
Yeah. Do you guys like the idea for the Pizza Pocket hoodie?
We talked about that yesterday, and we do love it. I'm speaking for the entire show.
Seems more gimmick than it does seem applicable, and I don't think it's going to go anywhere.
This bird loves a gimmick.
Yeah.
Well, they have to get to a certain amount of money. It's that Kickstarter thing. It's not even out yet.
Yeah, so don't get too psyched about it. Did you guys talk about, the obvious problems, the cheese slipping off your slice because it's a vertical pocket on front of the sweatshirt? That doesn't make any kind of sense. So you go to get your pizza out, and all the toppings are going to be still stuck in the pocket.
Is it for pizza or is it for pizza pockets?
It's for pizza, a slice of pizza.
Okay, so because I wasn't sure if they're trying to get like the hot pockets involved with that.
No.
Yeah, it's gimmick.
It's not going to work. Yeah.
We also discovered that there's no pizza suits out there. They don't offer a real pizza suit.
He means like a 3-piece suit with like a full-on jacket, slacks.
Oh, yeah?
In today's day and age.
There's really a hole in that market.
But today's day and age? Come on.
They do have a lot of wacky suits. I find it really hard to believe that nobody's made a pizza suit yet.
It's
Might as well. I mean, a lot of people buy dumber things, right?
You're looking at that guy. Yes.
He's got a closet full of dumb. Actually, they had to give him a whole office in the back of our workplace because he had so many costumes. It was busting at the seams.
It's called the closet of dumb.
The dumb room.
These are my investments.
Thumbelina cleaned it. It's actually very organized. The dumb is organized.
Oh, that's so lovely.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people are saying this is a dumb rule that actually might impact, that's the right word, a lot of Florida drivers. And if you love animals, you are not going to like what apparently is going to be going in front of our state legislation. I will let you know how this could actually affect you. And got another round of birthdays. So if you didn't hear yours at 7, I got those for you coming up next. Do you think it should be illegal to pet your dog while driving? There are Florida lawmakers that think, yes, you should not drive and pet.
I agree. You also shouldn't have the animal loose in the car because we've heard stories about like a cat got squirrely and jumped on somebody's face and they wrecked. Now, it's fine if you just hurt yourself, but what if you hit some innocent family?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have a dog in your car, you gotta put a seatbelt on.
Yeah, some people are arguing that, and that's what's going to go before the Florida legislature. And they're expecting to address it in March when they return to session. And they could make a bill that would make not only petting your dog, but other distracted driving a primary offense, meaning they could pull you over. If they see you and you've got Rover sitting in the front seat and you reach out, good boy, pet, boom, woo, pull you over.
That right now, that's a big thing. Just not only with pets, they are attacking distracting driving. That's a big campaign.
Well, they're probably doing it because they've seen the rate of accidents go up because of distracted driving.
Well, if you got a dog that is all energetic, not all dogs are created equal. There's some dogs that are just more energetic. If they are the kind of dog that's jumping on your lap, yeah, I can kind of see why they'd want you to not have that dog in there.
Nothing should be on your lap while you're driving. You should be focused.
29% of people have admitted that they were distracted by their animal while driving. 29%. 52% of the people surveyed said they have pet their dog while driving. So that would mean a majority of Florida drivers, you guys are in trouble being pulled over for petting your dog while driving.
I've had Chewy in my truck a few times. I pet the hell out of them.
I know you do.
I'm part of the percentage.
They pull you over, man, in a heartbeat. Did you just pet your dog?
They're going to pull me over anyway because my license is, or my registration's not.
Oh, imagine, yeah. They just.
He let it go for a whole year. His birthday's about to come up, and it's going to be on a year anniversary of expiration.
Denny,
happy birthday.
Happened to Denny's too. Denny's had his license plate was expired, and he didn't know. And then he tried to argue with the cops saying that it was registered. Then I get out, and I look, I go, Denny's, it's not registered, man. You're late. He's like, wait a minute, I didn't get the 2-year deal.
Never argue with the cop.
I love to hear Denny's arguing with the cop.
No,
I don't know, man.
Stop.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was kind of like that.
Yeah. It's registered, man. I'm telling you, right. Yeah. I mean, you don't believe me?
Yeah, he was very aggressive, just like that.
Reading, writing, and applying makeup also would fall under this.
Yeah.
They could pull you over for any of it. As many complaints as we get on call 'em outs on Mondays, I think a majority of Florida drivers would agree. And say, yeah, I'm just, because we always have people be like, there were so many numbskulls behind the wheel.
And I mean, putting on makeup, it's a bad idea. Yeah, I've done it and I feel guilty, but your lipstick is not going to jump up and hit you in the face like your pet would.
My wife.
That is scary.
I know, and I hate it because I got to sit there and watch as my wife puts on makeup always while driving. And I'm like, why do you do this? She's like, I don't have time. And I'm like, well, then let me drive now. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to die. Stop crying.
She won't let you drive because she thinks you're a bad driver, but she'd rather drive and eat chicken and put on makeup.
And then gets upset when I get nervous. You're making me nervous. I'm like, well, let me drive now. Oh, it's just a nightmare. Being in the car with us, terrible. Just terrible. Just terrible. Just terrible. One of the least favorite things to do. Got a couple birthdays out there. Happy birthday to Thomas from your mother-in-law.
Oh, that's sweet.
Be careful, Thomas. She's trying to trick you.
She really doesn't like you.
Yes. She sent it in. That's from Leslie.
Well, mothers-in-law love sons-in-law. They just don't like daughters-in-law.
Okay. All right. A lot of people in here. Leslie's a mother-in-law, his wife and kids. Janal, Kristen, the twins, Callie and Thomas, and the new baby next week, Kenzie.
Aw, baby Kenzie.
And the fur babies, too. Also, the best grandma, mom, and mother-in-law, Gretchen. Enjoy your day.
Aw, Gretchen.
In Allentown. And no, our numbers aren't growing. It's the same people.
I don't know about that. By the way.
Seriously, Allentown, you got to help us grow these numbers so we can make Jaybird predict true.
Just one more listener there.
By the way, am I the only one that likes this new funky bed in the background? Kind of making me move a little bit.
Yeah, you go, boy. All right.
I like it.
Take it down.
Shake them things.
Oh, yeah.
Happy 18th birthday to Danny. Love you so much. Mom, Dad, Rocco, Paris, Carly, and Jenna. All right, all right.
Happy birthday.
March 1st is my son's 21st and my wife's 23rd anniversary.
That's a big one. Your 21st birthday?
That's to Dakota and Jen.
I'm sure you weren't drinking before.
It's a big one. It's a big one. Yeah, I got my kids are getting ready to hit the 21 next month.
That's crazy. Are you doing anything special?
Got a couple things planned for them, yeah.
I told Magnolia when she turns 21, we'll go to Vegas.
Really?
Yeah, she's very excited about that.
Okay.
Just figured, why
How
not
about
blow it
that?
out?
Yeah, I think we're doing Pontiki.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yes.
I love the Pontiki.
Yes. And horrifying. Got to say a little happy birthday to mi amor, Rob. From your wife, Kit Kat, Deanna. Daughter, Kitten, Michaela. Everybody in that family has 2 names.
Mi amor.
And happy birthday to Ashton and Braden from Mom and Dad. There you go.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for all the birthdays. Yes, we definitely have a lot of them. Coming up here in just a couple minutes, you want something fun to do this weekend? There's a new viral trend that is out there. It's called cheesing.
Oh, we were talking about that today before the show starts, and we don't know how we feel.
Okay, all
I
right.
showed it to Jay Bird this morning. It made me chuckle.
Cheesing. Is it fun or is it just cruel and unusual? We'll discuss next.
You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. Look at you listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. Lucky.
Well, a lot of times there's a fine line between funny and cruel. So I'm kind of curious what you think about this new viral trend, cheesing. Funny or is it cruel? It's basic. But, that's just what we do when it comes to social media stuff. We look for the most basic thing possible and try to make it huge. And it's pretty easy to execute. All you really need is a piece of cheese and a face, and you're ready to go with cheesing. You basically just take that cheese and throw it at somebody's face, and then you take a photo as hopefully it sticks. Now, they recommend going with the American cheese the most because it's a little bit sticky. And, the dampness of the cheese slice will attach nicely to somebody's face. They also, in the ones I've seen, you want to go for somebody that doesn't have very good reflexes and is somebody that's unassuming. Like, I've seen people cheesing a lot of babies, which I'm like, is that the right move?
Yes.
To unwrap a piece of American cheese and throw it through the air and slap it against your toddler's face? And they're like, but why?
Try that to Grandpa. See what happens.
Well, he would be another prime target because Grandpa's saying,
he's not moving as fast as,
What channel's Hollywood Squares? I mean, is that just right or fair? I don't know.
I think to
funny
do
or
it
cruel.
Funny to baby, cruel to grandpa, because grandpa knows what's up. Baby does not. Baby might be happy to get hit with cheese because now all of a sudden you have a tasty snack attached to your forehead.
Yeah, you slap me in the face with cheese. I'm not complaining.
Slap me again. More, Daddy. I like it.
Okay, granddad, you don't like. What about your dad? What about dads? Is that off limits?
No, I think it'd be funny.
Yeah, I think it just really.
I'm going to get Rocco later.
I'm going to get Randy later.
Okay, is it still funny? Is it still funny if they start crying? And I'm not talking about Rocco.
No. If I cheese my dad and he starts crying,
Weeping.
I'm going to think there's other issues going on.
Yeah. If you cry because I hit you with cheese, you need to man up.
And you're a grown-ass adult. There's something else going on.
Is it more funny if they start crying?
You do not upload that video. I don't think you do. Because now you're a cheese jerk.
You are.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what they say. That is the latest thing. If you want to do it this weekend and have a little bit of fun with it, send us the videos. We'll make sure that we post our favorites. Maybe even hook you up with a nice little prize as incentive.
Is it more evil to cheese somebody while they're sleeping? That's how they
It's more funny.
That's how you wake them up.
Is it more funny or is it better if somebody's just like going, hey, Bob, huh? See, I almost think that's better than somebody who's sleeping because if you're sleeping, it's too easy. It's like, oh, okay, they didn't have anything. But somebody might not be expecting, especially at a place you wouldn't expect it.
I mean, I might go and get just a big package of cheese from Restaurant Depot and terrorize everybody at Mardi Gras.
Yeah, you can't do it to strangers. That's how you get stabbed. It goes from cheesing to bleeding. You can't do it to strangers.
No, I mean just my family and maybe somebody at the gas station pumping gas.
You're the best man in a wedding. You decide right as they get ready to say, I do. You take out a piece of cheese and slap it across the bride's face.
You better not.
Funny or terrible?
Terrible.
No, good. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Okay, it's funny.
Why are you
but,
laughing?
Well, sometimes things can be funny and terrible.
Cheesing.
I mean, it's funny, but it's terrible.
Do you say you've been cheesed or do you just yell cheesing?
I think it depends on the person.
Cheese.
Yeah, you've been cheesed. There's so many things you can do.
And to me, I would throw a little 80s vibe in it. You've been cheese.
Oh, I love
And almost
it.
kind of like that DJ horn.
Oh my gosh. I love it.
Yes.
Please, everyone needs to do this weekend and send us the video.
I think we all have to make a verbal commitment right now. We have to at least cheese one person in our life.
I'm
Okay.
cheesing.
An
I'm
assignment?
cheesing multiple people.
Okay. Do pets count?
That's messed up. Although they'd
Coco
love
would love it.
Thank you.
Chewie would love some cheese to the
Yes.
snout.
Okay. You can send that to us, mail at kvjshow.com, mail, kvjshow.com. You can also go ahead on any social media platform. We're on the Facebook, the Instagram, the Twitter, all good. Well, apparently we've got new theme music for the thought of the day, Jay Bird.
Yes, it's our spa music, Kevin. We massage your back and we give you a thought of the day.
Okay. I want to play a new game. My name is Robert Kraft.
Yeah, it's the Robert Kraft theme music.
Are you? Oh, by the way, on the After the Show podcast, I'm going to tell you how I think Robert Kraft is going to get off again.
Yeah, we know some intimate details about that case, too, and I'd be happy to share.
We'll podcast it.
I love to gossip about stuff that may not be entirely true.
Okay, Jay Bird.
Don't blame a clown for acting like a clown.
Sorry, your time's up. Bed ran out.
The bed ran out. Denny's, we need more smoke.
Denny's!
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.